Ooh. Cozy and relaxing Kirby's epic yarn music. What does that sound like? It's okay. All right, guys, it is Friday. You guys ready for the Friday stream? Let's get this ready to go. It's Friday, January 30th, pretty much the last day to get into the bounty. I think there's a 31st to the month, isn't there? So you might have tomorrow as well, but you get my gist. We're very close. Let's see. So we're setting up here. We're going to say hot EB01 break is close. We're going to say hot celebrations box break. We're going to say fresh slab rotations. Fresh Friday slab rotations. And free Friday? I don't know. I don't know if does anyone click on the stream because it says free in the title? I mean, who really clicks on that, in my opinion? Card shops have been around for so long. Most people know there's some kind of giveaway, right? And people who have been to this stream, you know how the giveaways work. It's just a cute little card, and we just give one away like every stream or every other stream. And that stacks up to like 30 free cards a month. That's a lot, actually. Maybe we should do like one big card per month. What do you guys think? Would you like that better? One big card per month? All right, so I'm going to go ahead and get rid of some unnecessary emails. All right. Okay. Michael Spaulding, box of magical girls. The magical part is that all their boobies are showing. They were hitting refresh on this. Very good. We have a Nathan Gordon order all set up. That's nice. Let's get in here. I'm still feeling under the weather, believe it or not. So it's a little while later. I'm still feeling a little under the weather. Miss Alexis is coming over to do the shipping tonight. And I hope she does a great job with that. There's a lot to do. Don't want her to get ill. I hope she... I gave her like a list of rules to follow so she doesn't get sick. I've been washing my hands like crazy. I'm very aware of not wanting to cause any illness. Okay. Alex says I click religiously. What? You are here really consistently, Alex. Okay. We are officially started. Let's jump over here to orders. I don't think I have anything to change in the menus this time. I do know I need to check the front porch to make sure Ascended Heroes didn't arrive. I realized I didn't check for that. So let me check for Ascended Heroes real fast, just in case. I guess if it arrived, that'd be an issue. Wow, it is frigidly cold out there, man. It is cold. Holy, is it cold. All right. Oops, that is the wrong link. Let me grab this. Let me turn my phone down. I can hear the birds in the wall. They're making noises. I bet we come in here and we disturb them. We come in here, we make all our noise, and I bet the birds are like, what the hell's going on? All right. So we featured the Celebrations box break again, because I actually think that that's a pretty good deal for you guys, the Celebrations box break. But there's so many breaks going on right now. We're a mystery box channel. There you get a chance for stuff with your hard-earned cash. I hope you guys had a good day at work. Let's see. All right. Close that up. Clip Mister is hearing noises in his walls. I can bet on Mister every stream saying it's cold. Well, I just stepped outside. It is cold. It's chilly out there, man. Hope you guys are staying warm. We had a pretty busy daytime stream. We only had, like, near the end, we only had 40 viewers. That's nobody, dude. So we had very few viewers, but we were in horizontal mode. We normally do vertical in the morning time stream. So we were testing out horizontal. Now this is a horizontal stream, and we'll just see how this stream turns out. I like to experiment. This is the Jumbo Pack Break, and it has 3 people in it already. It's actually really close. There's just 1 spot left on the Jumbo Pack Break. So it probably is about to go off. Here's the binder break. I feel this is about to go off too because I keep adding to it and it's gotten pretty saucy. And now there's actually 2 people in here. So if you didn't catch what I caught to, look how thick it is. So I like to argue that there's more value in this than the Jumbo Pack Break at this point. I think that that's actually true. Surfing Pikachu there. I think that's actually true. We are. If you ever want to sell me cards to put in here, I might even be interested in that. You want to sell cards out of your bag or trade them toward the trade slab, because we're all into trades these days. Look at all this. Whoa. Whoa, look at all this. Holy man. Grisha went in. So this is an SAR English. Grisha went in the daytime stream. So that's another card. There's a lot of like this Tinkaton or whatever. She goes in, whatever. You know, there's just some stuff like that here and there. Black Kyurem made it in. Seeking's in. Pikachu's in. All right. So the Grisha. Oh, I know what it is. Another big thing added in the daytime stream was this Mewtwo. So now you get 3 of these guys. I mean, there's a value there, right? So there you have it. Okay, my local gas station had OP8. Are you calling us? No one? I'm not calling you no one. I was busy AF at work. They fired everyone but me. What? They fired everybody? Yikes. Firing's tough, man. I hope if you guys ever get fired, you get back on your feet real fast. All right. Companies do that. Some people get laid off. They don't really use the term firings anymore, do they? They say laid off now, don't they? That's the thing. But yeah, it's tough stuff out there. Companies are not about equity. They're about competition. All right. Nathan says, slab away for my Charizard. Nathan Gordon, let's get it. Let's see. I bit my lip and it's getting all swollen there. That's no good, man. Sucks so much. So here it is. This goes down to $85. So another thing we did do in the daytime stream, we priced up a number of consignment slabs that you've never seen before, like these right here. Let's try and find some of them. We sold some too. Some of them started selling. So let's show off some of these other ones. The snow started in Kansas City. Yeah, there was snow scheduled for this weekend, wasn't there? Yeah, it's awful out there, man. It's January wet weather. We priced up, I guess, a bunch of new slabs in the morning time stream. Should we call this the nighttime stream? I feel like day and night's easier to say than morning and evening. Day and night. This can be the nighttime stream. What do you think? All right, there we go. So here we are. Look at that. Now let's call it the evening stream. That's what it is. That's what it is. It's in the evening. All right, look at all these fine Cardconomist graded slabs. What's going on here? Well, a gentleman who graded Cardconomist slabs with us when John was busy with us, he had all these graded, and now he's asking us to do consignment on them to help them move. This is actually a pretty good place to consign Cardconomist slabs because fans of Cardconomist are going to be hanging out in the Cardconomist stream. It just makes a lot of sense. So we try to price them pretty fairly. We still go with the eBay Buy It Now. That's cheapest buy it now, but we go under the PSA price, usually by about 20%, maybe 25%. So you do get it cheaper. So here's Turtle Power 9. Here's the King's Release. It's pretty cool. Here's Kyle Broflovsky. Kind of tricky to say that. That's a vintage South Park card. Here's Jesus. Comedy Central. Look at that. That's funny. Here's Unprotected Time Matsuri from Ayakashi Triangle. There's a 10. $45. This one's got a really big title, Secret Technique Sexual Awakening. That's $55 for 10. Now that one's an SR. Here's Zui Kaku for $75. Exuding Sexual Appeal Matsuri. All right, that one's a pristine. That one's real nice, okay? So when it's a pristine, we keep the price a little higher. Here's Princess Leia. I bought this one because I didn't like the label. I think the label looks like it wasn't professional enough. So I bought it back for quality purposes, and we're just going to destroy it now. It's the next drill card. Here's Nazgul Terror for $30. All right, so we have a drill card. We got these lovely consignment cards up here. They're ready for pictures, but I wanted you guys to see them first. before they get sent off to the farm. I love that Lord of the Rings card. It's very reasonably priced. You know, if you've ever wanted a Cardconomist graded slab, I don't consider our grading to be like PSA grading. I don't mean in terms of the rubric. I mean in terms of like the concept, you know, like the value behind it. It's more like this fun guy who you go to his YouTube channel, here's his merchandise. So this is our merchandise. You can buy some merch, support the channel that way. You can just say, hey, here's a Cardconomist graded himself. It's just a fun thing. Doesn't have to be serious, right? Like when you go buy a hoodie from a YouTuber, you don't buy it because it's an investment. You buy it because it's fun. That's the only reason. No other reason is needed. All right, so there we have it. Some Cardconomist slabs up on the table. We're doing consignment on those for Mr. Jimmy Torres. All right, let's see what we have here in the queue. Alex PSX says 3OP14 Japan. You're buying one piece? I got you. Okay, 3 one pieces. The card market's on fire, man. It is busy, busy, busy out there. The card market's as crazy as ever. The morning time stream, despite not having a huge viewer base, was super busy. By the way, take a second and smash that like button. We'll start the giveaway when we hit, let's say 30 likes, guys. Let's hit 30 likes and we'll start the giveaway on that slab. In fact, if you guys get us there really fast, we can end the giveaway fast too, meaning I'll just go hand it out to you guys early. All right, so let's get up to 30 likes. Let's try to get the likes better this time. I feel like last time the likes didn't perform very well. We are. All right. Have you pulled the SpongeBob triple autograph yet? Yeah, we pulled it already. All right, there you have it, Mr. Alex. New bag for you, Alex. I moved your other bag to your Alex box. So you have a box with Alex stuff in it. We need a fresh bag here. All right. Very nice. Ooh. Mr. Alex opening some One Piece? Let me buy the Leia card, please. The Leia card can be purchased. It's not for $15. The drill is for $15. If you would like to purchase it, it should be $27. So it's not $15, okay? All right, so I'm pitching in to have it drilled. And honestly, I feel it should be drilled because the label's not very good. Alex, you don't need a date on your bag. Probably just going to sit over here forever. There we go. How much for down payment on Dark Electrode? To start any slab away is supposed to be about $40. However, because he is so not very expensive, you can have a smaller slab away fee on him. Let me think about it. So technically the way it's supposed to work is it's supposed to be $10 for like 100 and under. But he's not under 100, is he? He's just over 100. How about, I don't know, how about 10 bucks? So the slab away fee will be 10 bucks, and then $20 must be put down on him. The total is 30 then. Well, I'll sit there forever? Who's going to sit there forever? Here's an Arturo order for the binder break. Mr. Arturo, he enjoys the binder break. That's cool, man. All right. He's a binder break enjoyer. Sending now. You're sending 27 for the Leia, is that right? All right, binder break has one spot left. One spot left on the binder break. Okay. Crazy. Can I buy the Leia and have you crack it out of the slab for me? Yes, I can do that for you. You can have me crack it out of the... Actually, I'd like that. I'd prefer that. Alan Ruiz says, I miss you, Mr. Hey, how's it going, Mr. Allen? We need one more for the binder break, says A. Perez. He's right. There's one spot left for the binder break. So it looks like we could take John Lucas's old box, put it on that shelf over there, and then get him a fresh box. I'm going to do that right now. So we got John Lucas here. He's got a lot of stuff. And it needs to go probably over here. All right, cleaning the table up a little bit since we're at the beginning of the stream. All right. Let me save the princess. You know, we haven't managed to drill many drill cards because people keep saving the card doomed to be drilled. So this is box number 2 from Mr. John Lucas. He had a lot of stuff over here. He's a big supporter. We really appreciate him. There it is. Good. What do we have here? The Nami break is only 4 spots away. Here's another break that's close. Squirtle is only 4 spots away. Those are 2 short breaks. Here's Alakazam for 40 bucks. The pack split is 8 spots away. It's a big break. But here's your chance to jump into a WotC pack. You are not going to get those chances anymore in the future one day. It's going to be too expensive one day. So enjoy it while it's hot. Enjoy it while it's still available. Kevin Uchiha, he says, for a down payment for the Dark Electrode. All right, Dark Electrode is sold. He sent a total of 41. Okay, Kevin. All right, so the slab away fee is $10. And let's go set it up. Can you do a video on just your eBay stuff? Oh, that's a good question. I probably could. We're jumping over to Slab Away. We're going to set you up here, Kevin. Right here, under Kara Nichols. It's going to say it's going to say February 26th. Kevin Uchiha. And it shall say tag 8.5 Dark Electrode. $105. Now you sent 41, which is the same as applying 31, which is the same as $74 remaining. So $74 remains. All right, it's yours. Good luck on paying it down. I'll go put it away. Okay. Mister, I got my Gengar slab. Thank you. No problem, man. No problem. Glad you received it. And now you got a really cool card in your collection, and you can show it off to your friends. Here's Natalie Kistanen. Natalie, for the latest slab and a pack of Charlie Brown. Now, hold on. This is not a $15 slab. That's the $15 drill price. I mentioned this earlier because I'd like to destroy it. Well, you said you were breaking this out. Is that right? You're breaking this out? Did you say you're breaking this out of the slab? Maybe I just give it to you because you're breaking it out of the slab. All right, so let's go get that Charlie Brown pack. That's my goal, is to get it out of that holder. Let me go get my, oh, where's the Charlie Brown? Hold on, let me go get my wrench as well, okay? Let me get my wrench. All right, here we are. Got the wrench. There we go. Charlie Brown. Where's Charlie Brown? Here he is. I found him. All right. Got it. Miss Natalie. So, Natalie, we're cracking this open, right? Is that what you wanted? If that's the case, we'll do it. Sound good? We'll start with the Snoopy. Oops. All right, we got Sniff Sniff. Yes, please. Ooh. Ludwig van Beagle. Boink. You're getting a lot of Snoopy ones. No, because I have 2 mustaches. Crazy dog. Have you seen my mom? Here, I bought you a new book. I have to watch myself. Nobody here but us penguins. And Linus. All right, so there you go. Those are your Charlie Brown cards. it looked to me like you got almost all of them Snoopy cards. So if you wanted Snoopy cards, and I think you do, you did very well that round. I'll see if I can find your bag real fast. I believe you're back here. Is this you? Here it is, Miss Natalie. I'll pop this in here with your other ones. So Natalie has given me permission to crack this card out, which is why we wanted to drill it anyways. I didn't like the quality of the label on this one, so we want to take this one apart no matter what. Okay. Well, I haven't cracked a TCC slab in a while, man. The encapsulation's nice and strong. There it goes. Probably why the label has this issue in the first place, because it encapsulated for too long. All right, so by agreeing to letting me smash this slab open, you accept that I might damage the card in the process. Just so you know, okay? I'm sorry if I do. Maybe we should do insurance before I crack a slab. Would you like to have an option for insurance? Dang, dude. All right, all right. Do-do-do, Scooby Buns, Scooby Buns. Here we are, here we are. Ah, there we go. All right, so that's looking good. So I wrench back down. And there we have it. Just like every grading company. Pretty interesting, huh? I had to buy a machine that ultimately cost me $27,000 to be able to do that. So if you guys would like to get into grading, you just need to buy that $27,000 machine. And you too could grade cards. Anyone with 27,000 bucks can. That's the starting point. Once you have the machine, you're not done. You got to get the other stuff. All right, so you don't have any square cut cards in your bag already, do you? No? Yeah, you do. You got some square cut cards. Is that right? Yeah, you got some Charlie Brown cards. Let's slip this amongst the Charlie Brown cards. There you have it. You saved her. Okay. Hey, what's up, Slasher? Wow, it's been so long since I've been in your stream. Hope you're doing well. I remember you always used to stream very late at night. It was a joy because I worked a night shift at the time. Yeah, nowadays we're streaming in the daytime. And I know that probably disappointed some people, but we had to do it, man. It was for my health. It's the best choice so I can get good sleep. So now we're streaming in the daytime. Stop by anytime you want, Mr. Slasher. Hey, Perez is humid. Where I am, other places are experiencing 45 Celsius heat. Remember Star Wars? I remember. Snoopy God Pack. Yeah, that was like a Snoopy God Pack. That's a good point. Here's a nice Xerneas. Would you guys like a, you know, we don't have a lot of gym challenges on the table at the moment. Let's create a gym challenge for this Xerneas. It's an interesting little hollow card. I don't know what sticks. I don't know when I put a card up here. Obviously, if it's like a Charizard, more people jump in it. But that's a nice looking card. So there's some Friday fun for you guys. Let's see what's going on next. We have an order from Kevin Uchiha. He says, for $20 for Jap R, also last payment rest was for packs. Hold on. Let me see if I understand what this is. So, oh, I see. For 6 Japanese rockets. Okay, hold on. 6 Japanese rocket. Let me make sure I understand, because you're writing very short messages, Kevin. Kevin, are you in the live chat? So I see now your previous message, you sent $41, but I applied all of it toward the slab, and you had ordered 6 Japanese rocket. So let's start by just grabbing those rocket packs. And why don't you tell me exactly what's going on here so I don't mess your order up? I don't want to miss anything that'll ruin the fun. Let's see. I thought you were applying all of that toward the slab away. We can reverse that if necessary. Here we are. I'm Kevin Uchiha. Okay. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So that was part of your last order. There we go. Okay. I wish you would have responded to me on Discord under news about the coin. I replied to you and I thought you would be super excited, babe. Under news about the coin. Oh, let me go see. Under news. Here it is. You know, sometimes I don't read everything in the news channel. All right, let's see. News channel, scrolling up. People talk a lot of crazy stuff in there. I like to buy numismatics coins. Greatest slab, some lower mintage, fun to look at and collect, cool to see and learn. Paper currency is really fun to collect paper money with nautical themes on them from around the world. Hope you feel better soon. Yeah, I hope I feel better soon too. Well, that's very cool, man. So what you're saying is you don't just collect bullion, you collect coins to have sort of like a collectible value to them. That's cool, man. Silver bubble popped. Yeah, I heard about that as well. How's silver doing right now? Price of silver. So silver's back up to 85. It got pretty low for a second there. Hold on, let's see. So in the last day, it hit a low today of 75, but then it popped all the way back up to 85. So it's not necessarily out, you know, with it spiking so high so fast, you would expect some sort of correction, right? So, but yeah, I mean, these price changes look very meme stock like, doesn't it? It's kind of surprising. All right, but let's see. Let's send 20 for 4 more. Yes, let's get the price correct on this. Let's find out exactly what's going on here. So Pokemon Japanese. And it says here rockets $5 a pack. Ooh, I wonder if that's out of date. You sent a total of $41. Now you realize when you put a card into Slab away, you're supposed to put $20 down on it, right? So if the let me put it like this. If you did a $10 fee and $20 down, that's $30. And you sent 41, that means only $11 are left over for the rocket packs here. That's only enough for 2 rocket packs. Okay, so we can manipulate, not manipulate, we can go pull some money back off of that Slab real fast, okay? Let's go to Slab away. Let's see. Kevin Uchiha. We can do the minimum amount on it, which means you started at 105, you applied 20, so now it's 85. Okay, so that changes your Slab away. You've now only put $20 on it. That means your last payment was 41, and you had $11 left over. That's enough for 2 packs. And then you sent 20 more packs. That's enough for 4 more. Okay, so you got a total of 6, and we're all good now. Gabriel says, did you get my order? Oh, okay, how much for down payment? I send. Well, I already applied it, so you're all good. You're all good. You're getting a total of 6 packs right now of Rocket, and you have $20 down payment on the Slab, so it's all good now. Okay, sound good? All right, so here are your packs. Let's see what you got. It's a new thing. Yeah, you're still learning it. Here we go. Yeah, when it comes to doing Slab away, we have you put $20 onto the Slab to make sure that there's enough for a cancellation fee in case you decide to cancel. Okay, here goes. Cold. Here's a cold one. Here's a Wabafet. Wah. You might have a bag under Kevin Vaquera or Uchiha. Oh, so you go by 2 different names. Here's Murkrow. Rah. Okay, 1 Murkrow popping out. And a cold one. So your round in the Rocket was not a Mewtwo. You did pull an AR Murkrow this time. And now we're going to look for Mr. Kevin. Kevin Jenner, Kevin Beaterzicki, Kevin Uchiha. It's a pretty thin bag. What I'm going to do for you, we're going to go ahead and reset the bag. So you haven't been here for a little while, or at least the bag's pretty old, but you're not adding much to it. And we're going to get you a, well, actually, we can just put it back into this bag. We'll just write a new date on it real fast. So we're going to write 226 on it. So your bag is fresh. All right. Well, welcome back, Mr. Kevin. PSA harsh when grading the Pokemon playing cards. Are they harsh? Is that what you're asking? They can be, yeah. Yeah, they can be harsh. All right, so, oops, we're coming back over here. They certainly can be. Wish I had a 6-pack. Break me, TCC. How many likes we got? We got 26. We need 30 likes to start the giveaway. Gabriel says jumbo pack break and binder break. They're both over. Well, we're going to start with the binder break because that's easier to decide the winner, and there's not a lot of work to do afterwards. The binder break's going off right now, everybody, and that means we begin a new binder break shortly after. So the binder break's for a lot of fun cards. There we go. The binder break and the jumbo pack break's also a funny way to try and acquire this Psyduck. If you're lucky, you get them for 40 bucks. 1, 2, 3, 4. I think they're one of the lowest odds breaks. Okay. How many in the jumbo break? The jumbo break is completed. There's no spots left. Okay. When we get a slow moment in the stream, we can start a fresh one. Okay, good luck. I don't need to put this in backwards. All right. Kevin's old bag. Buy high, sell low. Hi, Cody. Hi, Alex. Give me a number. Are you selling any silver? At this moment? Yeah, I still have the same Queen's Beasts collectible coins. Yep. We can look at the last sold price or the current buy now price on those and get your price on them. Mike's side chose 4, which equals 0. So no shuffle on that. All right. So give me a number. Jumbo pack break is so freaking popular. It's very fascinating. People like to have a weird amount of cards to open. How about we start mentioning how many spots there is, says Mike's side. 3, Mario. 1, 2, 3. All right, there we go. What do we got? Here's Milo. Mr. Milo pulling a cold one. Sorry, Milo. Here's Mr. Gabriel pulling a cold one. Sorry, Gabriel. Here's Mr. Arturo. Could it be you? It is. It's Mr. Arturo. He was in this last time, but he missed, and he got it this time. Look at that, Arturo. That's some good luck. And Dylan Chan. Sorry, Dylan. All right, so there's the outcome on the binder break. Let's see. Let's go grab a link. And I'm going to go update the breaks channel now. We are. Les Tammy's doing it. Let's see. Alex is doing it. Alex, I'm gonna do it this way. Make it a little more readable. Binder break. Arturo. 33 minutes. All right. So I'll just make it a little briefer there. Cool, man. Well, I'm sorry for the people who missed the binder break because it's a pretty cool one. Arturo, I'll assume that you don't want the Psyduck. I'm going to mark it like this. I thought this was the binder break. This is the binder break, yes. We're doing it first, and then the jumbo break goes off. Wow, he's been in 10 breaks already? What the hell? All right, so... Wow, Psyduck's been in 10 breaks now. That's kind of crazy. I'm kind of impressed. Let's pull this over. Let's show off what he pulled. See this whole bag? This is now Mr. Arturo's bag. Is he watching? I don't know if he's watching. There we go. Okay, kind of tough there, huh, Milo? That's kind of how these breaks work, though. Lots of poker cards in these breaks. You know why? Because I have lots of poker cards because I'm the poker card collector. So I happen to have lots of those to add to the bag. Wardeer looking nice. Oshawott looking nice. I'll try to come up with something maybe less poker focused next. I have so many laying around, it's just really easy to grab them. I will get it next time. Yeah, that's what happened to Mr. Arturo. He actually missed last time, but he got it this time. I guess it evens out. That's a Master Ball. That's nice. I guess it kind of evens out that way. Grisha. So these cards could be, you could attempt to grade some of them. You could put some of them into your folder, whatever you want to do. You could sell them one at a time. All right, there we go. I showed them all off again. But this belongs now to Mr. Arturo. That's like a pretty fat payout for 40 bucks. Let's see. I don't even think it's going to fit in here, is it? I don't know. The AR box is full. That's so funny. I'm going to have to put Arturo on the table. That's a rare, rare moment. Arturo on the table. Oh, it's because of all the junk packs. He's got these junk packs he was buying, but I ran out of them. So Arturo, you're going on the table. There you are. And we'll grab all this. I'm going to the Ice Out protest in LA and get the Mamacitas. Oh, yeah? Funny, man. Put this in front of that precious first edition Rattata so he's not on top. All right. Oh, wait, I should put Arturo's name on it. How'd you guys feel about it being 1 in 4? Is that better that it's 1 in 4? All right, so he's officially got a lot of stuff. So we're not done. We have to do the jumbo pack break now. He finished both breaks with $80. Jumbo pack break goes off next. Here it is, guys. Jumbo pack break's a lot of fun because you get to see all these weird packs getting opened. Okay. It's more fun, of course, when you're the one who pulls it. Sometimes someone else pulls it. Okay. Better be careful, Alex. You might not come back. Oh, talking about the protests. Oh, was I wrong? Oh, we didn't put his name in there yet. Yeah, this is done. We just didn't put his name in. Yeah, don't, if any of you guys go to any kind of political protests ever, don't get yourselves hurt. Don't do anything dumb. There it is. All right. So, 30 likes. Whoopee. Nice. Great job, guys. This is looking a lot like the MLK times, kids walking out of school, millions of people protesting, except there's no leader. It's against the leader. All right, let's start shuffling. Here we are. All right. Very nice. Oh, yeah. Okay, give me a number to split the packs. 3, you got it, Mr. Alex. 1, 2, 3. All right, set that over there. Here are the names. Shuffle in behind the screen a little bit. All right. Okay, so the screen double split, or the audience double splits it. All right, give me another number. How many people so far for Team Rocket? Thanks for asking. There's a total of 3 people in there. It's a very nice booster pack, and I know it's expensive, but you're just not going to get a lot of chances to do this in the future. Thuji says 2, 1, 2. So I think it will finish over time. It just take a little while. Hopefully it's a heavy pack, but it might be a light pack. It has a much higher odds of being a light pack. Dylan Chan. Here you go, Dylan. Here's Chad Ardinger. Mr. Chad. Sorry, Chad. Mr. Jeff Leon. Ooh, sorry, Mr. Jeff. And Mr. Gabriel. All right, Gabriel. So you jumped into both of these and you snatched one of them. That's lucky. There we go. Mr. Gabriel. Okay. Before you feel too jealous of Mr. Gabriel, let's see if the packs actually held anything. Sometimes they don't. Sometimes they're very cold. And I want you guys also to kind of compare it to the binder break and tell yourselves if you think one is better than the other. All right, you ready? So this is all for you. Whip out the jumbo break. It's a lot of stuff, to be honest. Look at all that. Damn, dude. Cool. Snipping time. Clipping time. This one went so fast it would be probably smart to copy it a little bit. Run the same break twice. All right. All right. Do. Very good. There we have it. Boop. Boop. All right, what we got? This is the Japanese one. I believe it's the Japanese one. Just a standard pack there. Lost Abyss. Got a little Metagross. Chainsaw Man. All right. Little holo from the Chainsaw Man. Hololive Premium. Wow-wee. Holy mommy. That's going to need a sleeve. Charizard. Inferno X. Picking up Oricorio. That's Sneaker 2. Okay, there's a holo in Sneaker 2. Ancient Roar. That's going to be a cold pack of Ancient Roar. This is 0. No pulls in 0. Here's Gem 2. You got a little Master Ball Umbreon. He's kind of cool. There he goes. All right. Final Fantasy Resurgence. Oh, man. I thought you pulled a hit there. The hits have kind of a black background. All right. You've got Arc. Here's Kuchi number 8. Just a holo. Hidden Legends. Garuda. Garuda. Okay, Garuda. Ow. All right. Now we've got the pills. The pills. Boop. These angels. Holy, bro. All right, you can keep that one. Moo. All right. These titties. Very nice. Here's Rascal Doesn't Dream of a Dreaming Girl. They're about to smooch. You can look at that at home while you're laying in your bed. Here's some Fruitigrassi characters. Fusion art. What's going on? Whoa, pulling a fusion art hit, but it's this stinky guy. Silver Tempest, which could actually give you a big-time Lugia pull. Let's see what we got. We got, oh, hey, that's not bad, actually. Look at that Lugia V. Okay, that's not bad, actually. You know, everyone speculated that this Lugia V would be a decent card to grade in the future, despite it not being like a top priority. Sneasel. Prismatic, chance for an Umbreon. Not going to happen. You got a little holo Umbreon. You want a sleeve on him? He's off center, too. Is the funny part. Here you go. And then Mega Evolution. Good. Great set. Really fun. And Phantasmal Flames. Mimikyu, Moltres. There you have it. Now, you guys got to tell me, what do you think was the better round? Do you think that the binder break was a bigger payout, or do you think that the jumbo pack break was a bigger payout? There you go. All right. Do you have a Celebrations break? Yes, I do. We have a Celebrations break. It's a 1 in 8 odds. It's for 2 boxes of the Dark Sylveon jumbo card collection. You can keep the jumbo cards and pay a fee, a bonus fee, to have me ship them out. You can also sell them back to me. So there's 2 options. Sell the giant cards back if you get the pull, or just have me ship them out for an extra $6. All right, so here it is. Lovely cards. That's for you, Mr. Gabriel. Jumbo pack seems more exciting. I think the jumbo pack is very exciting. All right. Mr. Gabriel. There you are. There you are. That Bulbasaur is super nice. That's a fun little gym break for somebody who just feels like having a shot at something today. All right, happy Friday. There's 80 people in here. Much busier than the morning stream. Despite that, the morning stream was so heavy. All right, we need to announce the person who pulled the jumbo pack break, by the way. Jumbo pack break was Gabriel, and it was pulled 44 minutes. Kind of got to rewind. Zach Steggs. Hey, how's it going, Mr. Zach? He'll take a spot on that EB01 break. All right, Mr. Zach on 16. Ooh. Take a quick look at that, guys. Just 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 spots left over there. Pretty close. One person is going to be very happy with that. Everyone else is going to lose 40 bucks. In Edward's case, he's going to lose a lot more than 40. So good luck, Mr. Edward. Here's Darth Vader. Wow, that is such a cool card. I feel like putting that into the Pokey Shuffles, to be honest, because that card is so cool. Okay. Next up, we have Mr. Anthony Haymeyer, $20 towards Slab away. Hello, Anthony. I hope you're having a great day. Anthony Haymeyer, box of History of Z. Wow, you made out like a bandit on that, dude. That was back in January. Holy, dude. You made out like a mega bandit on that. Okay, Mark J. Valerian for 1 Lord of the Rings Topps Chrome pack. Do I have a box of it left? We were selling through it. I hope I have a box for you. I didn't think it was going to sell so much. Mark J. Valerian for 1 Lord of the Rings Topps Chrome pack. Ooh, that's a good set for me to take a quick peek into. That's a great set. I doubt it's changed, but you never know. Topps Chrome, Lord of the Rings box. Last time I remember, there was hardly any of it left. All right, let me just check and see what the last sold is, maybe. All right, very nice. So it's at a point where I can't restock it in the same way anymore. Yep, all right. Wow. So I'm going to go get you that pack, Lord of the Rings pack. We haven't checked the price on a lot of the cards on our menu for close to 4 months now, if you can believe it. It's because the time goes by so fast. So Lord of the Rings is going to have a little price change because it's basically selling out. It's sold out. This set will be $59 a pack now. Ooh. You know what was weird about this set was how affordable it was for so long, despite it being a 2004 product of Lord of the Rings. You know, like, it's actually a pretty good brand. And it's a Topps Chrome product. All right. Let me update this over here as well. All right. Did it go off? It sure went off. You might have missed it. What is this? Am I unplugged? Yeah, plug this back in. There we go. All right, good. Thank you so much for that, Mr. Mark. You ready? So, Mark, you got the last cheap one. Let's get it. Let's see if you found a signature or a piece of cloth from the film, which is what you're trying to pull out of here. Not just good artworks, everybody. There's actual signatures from the actors and actresses in here, and there's pieces of cloth from the real film in these Topps Chrome pack. It's, again, oh, yeah. Look at that. Look at this. This one card, if he grades this 10, this one card's going to be like $500, everybody. So, yeah, the pack's costing only $35. Never really made sense. And so they're finally shifting. Here we are. I can't restock them cheap anymore. And so they're finally shifting. And that is a great, great card. That one's getting a, ooh, this was sticky, actually. This was sticking to this one, and you can see the stickiness right there. Very interesting. Ah, it's all sticky. How much is the Celebrations break? Hey, how's it going, Diane? It's $40 to get into the Celebrations break. It's a $40 break, just like all the other ones. And your odds are 1 in 8. That's the thing in the thumbnail, by the way. $40 to get in, 1 in 8 odds. All right, so that was a fantastic pack with the checklist. The checklist can be pulled multiple times in a box, so it's not like the most rare card ever. It's not. None of these cards are considered like rare. They're all just part of the same loot table that just rotates, sort of. There you go. So you can pull 2 of the same card pretty rapidly. Okay, but that's one of the good ones. We also like the Sauron card. There's a bunch of good cards in this set. This is one of my favorites, though, the checklist. Definitely. Okay. I fell asleep. Arturo, did you see yourself pull the binder break? Okay, what's next? We have Mr. Alex, 5 packets of Rocket Korean. You got it. This is for Mr. Alex PSX. Alex, we'll be getting a fresh box of that Rocket Korean. As you can see, we sold out. Let me go, well, sold out from that bag. Let me go get a fresh box. All right, here we are. Ooh. Did you know there's a Naruto Tops product? What? I didn't know that. What's it called? Tops Naruto? Okay. Did you say you sold out of the History Z boxes? I know I was close. I might have one left for you. You know, I didn't think we were going to sell them so fast. I think they went up in price is what happened. They went up dramatically in price, but we should still have one for you. 2, 3, 4, and 5. I know you probably... I should have looked just to confirm it for you so you don't feel nervous about it. There we go. All right. There we go. What was the price on the box at the time you put it into Slab away? Because another guy tried to do that too. Maybe that's why we were selling through it so fast. Maybe it had already changed by then. Let's see. Ugh. Is that true, Tops Naruto? All right, we'll keep an eye on that. So, Mr. Alex, got one spot in the celebrations. Bye, bye, bye. Snipping this. My luck must be turning around. Yeah, you pulled the binder break there, Mr. Arturo. How do you feel about that? All right, here's the bird. And here's Kangaskhan. 2025 Tops Naruto. Cool. All right, and there you have it. It's a British guy opening it. What does him being British have to do with it? Oi, mate. Oi, bruv. All right, there we go. Get this rotated. Here's a Growlithe. Here's a Squirtle. Here's a Lugia. Here is a Vileplume. And here is a gift from the elves. Ooh, so nice. So good, so sweet. All right, I got to warn you guys. There's a queue. I see a queue forming. So. Let's see. Tops Naruto. Damn, only 5 Naruto packs per box. Is that right? Well, that's great. Maybe we'll bring attention to some of these other Naruto products we were selling. I'm just curious. I'm doing a little research, okay, guys? So that's kind of... Sometimes I do this live while we're opening stuff. What's this music from? Sanford and Son? Uh-huh. All right, let's see. It was released in India. Tops India. Cards and boxes were produced locally or through Tops India approved supply chain. Wow. Well, I don't know how to feel about that. You want me to import a super expensive box from India? Let's see what happens. Is it in Indian? I wouldn't want to buy a bunch and then it doesn't sell. India exclusive. Is it in English though? Let's see if it's in Indian. It wouldn't be Indian. So weird. It's English, but was exclusive to India. Yeah, that is strange, isn't it? I tell you what, guys, I'm going to get some for both of us. So I'm going to acquire a little bit. We'll just give it a try. I don't know. How will the import fees work? I don't know what the import fees with India looks like. Okay. Hopefully I don't regret this. Because, you know, Naruto stuff doesn't always sell super fast. All right, there we have it. So we've got a decent chunk of Naruto tops coming in. Who was it that just told me about it first? Who told me about that tops Naruto? All right, let's get back to the queue, everybody. We have a big queue. Javier Arroyo, what's up, Mr. 3 Mega Dream, Korea? Ooh, Mega Dreams. All right, I'm jumping over here. Where are we hiding these Mega Dreams? There they are. I believe we need a fresh bag of these. It was me, Dylan. Hey, how's it going, Dylan? Dylan, do you got like a bag or anything over here? You've got a YouTube name. Do you have like a bag name? Here we go. All right. Nice 7 boxes to start. Just 1 pallet to start, mister. Don't get carried away. I'm not the biggest Naruto fan myself. I know Topps is a solid producer of cards. And I know Naruto's kind of a fun little brand there. I did have one, but shipped. We are. All right, put this in here. A Mega Dream. Okay. Well, I tell you what, man, let me put you on this giveaway slab for free. You pulled me the McGuman from Sneaker Bunko. Damn, that's cool, man. Dylan from Australia, mate. So we'll give you a couple spots in there, and then because I liked that information, Mr. Dylan. That was useful. Sometimes information is useful, sometimes it's not. You have $40, Mr. Dylan. All right. Topps products usually do well over time. Not always, but usually, yeah, I'd agree with that. Yeah, you can't just endlessly buy them. Actually, I had a Topps product go down in price. All right. Snipping this. Okay, Javier. Here's Mr. Likes news he can use. Well, some news is more rare and time, what's the word? Time sensitive. Ooh, look at that. So that was some time sensitive news. Most news is not that valuable. Here's Mischievous. All right. Very good. 2 ARs for Javier. Yeah, sometimes information's pretty hard to come by. And when you get the information at the right time, it can have some value. Boop. Let's grab this. Ooh. Do-do-do-do-do-do. Scooby-Dooby Buzz. Boop. Thank you, Javier. Next up, we have Morgan John, One Live Custom. Now, Mr. Morgan John, they're actually $25 now. Would you like me to put you down for store credit, or would you like to do the difference? They're riskier now. Here it is, Morgan D. John. The live customs are $25. Write you down for 20, not 5. There you go. 5's the difference. Let me know. Are you watching, Mr. Morgan? I was able to get some online orders of Ascended Heroes on Target, but may not still over MSRP. Thoughts on Logan Paul's PSA 10 Pikachu? Well, PSA just re-encapsulated, which means they are standing behind the grade, which they could have knocked down anytime they wanted to. So I don't like that he kind of screwed those fractional owners out of it, though. I think that that's probably, you know, it's very close to any rug pull that you might do with crypto. But maybe there's no official rules about being able to do that or not. No legal rules because it's such a new thing. If I pay the rest today, would you be able to check by the end of the stream? For this, are you Mr. Morgan John? Well, I would do it right now. I'll set this to the side, okay? So I'll set that there. Let's grab... Oh, wait a second. Histra Z-Box. Oh! Here, I'll just go check right now. How much is a Histra Z-Box? They're real crazy now, aren't they? I want to see what you... what a great deal you got on this. Oh my gosh, they're like quadruple that price now. Let's go see how many of those boxes I had left. You're in luck. I have one box left. It is this one. That's the last box. Ooh, headache. Ooh. Gosh. When did you actually slab that away? I want to understand the timing of it. You slabbed that away in January, did you not? When did the price change on this product? Are there 36 packs in Phantasmal Flames box? Oh, so the price on the box was already like double by December. You knew that the box was underpriced. That's why you put it in the slab away. We just cut a different guy off from doing that. That's very interesting. That's a pricing mistake, by the way. It means that if your price is way off, you're supposed to have adjusted it. Sad to see Dragon Ball being bought out now. What's the One Piece break? Toss this over here. All right, let me take care of Morgan D. John. He's just sitting there waiting. Here you go, Mr. Morgan. Oh. Tossing this. Scalpers are attacking Dragon Ball. Okay, you ready? All right. You ready? We've got 1, 2, 3. Morgan D. John. Boop. There's your pack. You've been waiting for that. Oh, Fezandipity. Scalpers are attacking Dragon Ball. Wow, look at all that. I wasn't aware. I asked in chat before I slapped it away, but if not, no worries. I can just take a cash refund. Were you aware at the time that it had probably doubled or tripled in price when you were putting it in a slab away? I'm just curious. I like to learn how, you know, like, it makes a lot of sense. You know, almost almost zero items, almost zero booster boxes on the actual menu get slabbed away. You know that, right? And then surprisingly for one product, 2 guys want to slab away a whole box. It's because you guys noticed the price was incredibly wrong. And so that's why we have to have like rules that say you can't do that. You can't buy me out of the stock because the price is off. Here we go. Morgan D. John. You got 1 pheasant dippindy. What do you think of that? Let's see. Oh. Can I get 10 of the new Japanese Pokemon set? I would love to get that for you. Thank you so much for teaching me about the Topps Naruto. So I got to put you in line for that, though, because other people probably also ordered it. So let me put you in line for that. Okay, here is Mr. Mark tag grading for the Lord of the Rings card. Hey, man, that was a really good pull. I'll grab this for you. Okay. Oh, yeah. Scalper don't scalp me, says Charles. All right, Mark J. Valerian. Hey, what's up, Mr. Chad? So we'll get you in line for some of those. You said you wanted 10 of them, huh? Do you feel like stuff? I know, too. If you do, hit that like button for a free slab. All right. There we go. Free slab, me. Okay, this is off to grade. Hope you get a 10 just like that other one that just came back, dude. J. Valerian. Okay, and this shall say T for tag. There we go. Here's Saul Jimenez. Hey, mister, get me in that celebrations break. Can I get a live custom as well? Yes, sir. Okay. I wasn't aware I asked in chat before I slid away, but if no, oh, I already read that. So this is going to say Saul Jimenez. And we'll jump you up into that celebrations break. Should say box break. Are you the first one in? You might be the first one in. So we did just restart that celebration break. The first one went off, and we started a fresh one, and I think you're the first one in there. Yep, you're the first one in there. Okay, so now we need 7 more people in there, and it goes off. Celebrations, everybody. All right. Very nice. Saul Jimenez. Let's go ahead and write down box break. P for Pokey. I knew it went up, but I didn't search a price of a full box. Will I get a refund for the $20 Slab away fee also? We can if we're reversing it, we can definitely get you the entire amount back. Yeah, 100%. Basically, what I'd like to do is know what the cost of the box was at the time that you slabbed it away. So that would be a price correction for an item that could have been significantly underpriced. So we don't really allow you to. So like if we have like a booster box product and it's significant, like maybe a third of what it should be, you can't then go, start putting it all in the slab away. We don't let you do that. So, but I didn't know that about the product. But just so you guys all know, that's kind of how it works. There's no like, hey, this guy, he doesn't realize his price is like half off. I'll just go grab it all. That doesn't work because we got a rule that says you can't do that basically. Because this is not our first rodeo. We've been doing this for a long time. We've been doing this a real long time. So what was the name on this? I'm trying to remember. It was up here, wasn't it? It was Dragon Ball. Ugh. Now I'm trying to find the order. Give me a second. Here it is. All right. Oops. Okay, so it was ordered in January. And it looks like it was probably ordered on PayPal. Is that right? Let's get in there. Seems not fair to cancel a slab away. Yep. Let's grab this. It was not that the price went up during the slab away. The price had already gone up. So it was a wrongly priced product. That's the subject here, is a wrongly priced product. This is a very old rule. Like I said, we've done this for a long time, 7 years. If we get like, let's say we get a booster box, right? And our box price is like half what you can get it for on eBay because our price is wrong. And then you come in and you try to scoop it all up into a slab away. Maybe you will feel like, hey, he didn't notice. I would just pay this off now. I will probably notice, and then you will get canceled out of that booster box. So let's see right here. There's no way to do that over here, so don't bother. That's not the purpose of slab away. Okay. Here it is. It happened on 1/3. So I want to get an idea what's it selling for on 1/3, basically. Okay. On January 1st, the only thing we know is that there was one sold on January 18th for $600 and one sold on December 30th for $700. So those are the two prices, $600 and $700. He slabbed it away for $288. That is half off. So that's exactly what happened. I've done this a lot. I know what happened because I've had this happen to me before, and we just don't allow it. You can't do it over here. So, you know, if a box is half off, you know, don't bother putting it in the slab away. Maybe buy some packs and don't mention it. And then you can be like, I got them. You know what I mean? But don't bother putting it in the slab away because we'll notice. Another guy tried to do it earlier and we said you can't do it. So multiple people were trying to slab away this box. So what you can do now, Anthony, is we can adjust the price if you're still interested at that point, or we can reverse the slab away. But that is something we've done for many years. It just doesn't work. Because if we allowed it, every time a product gets significantly underpriced, somebody would just go buy it all out with slab away, and he'd say, well, I got it in slab away. It's mine now. You know, so that would become a very big issue for us. We have too many products on the menu to keep track of it that way. All right. Which I know is probably a huge bummer, but it's just how it is, you know. It's different when the boxes go up a few dollars compared to a 50% gain or more. Yeah, the last solds on the box at the time that he put it in the slab away was $700 and $600. Wouldn't the price of the box have been checked before he slabbed it away? Here's a case where I didn't. And but it doesn't matter. You're not going to be able to slab that away. If there's a big, it's called having a like grossly mispriced product. Let's say I put a slab up here. It's last sold as 1,000, and I mistakenly put 500 on it, and then somebody bought it like in 2 seconds because they realized what happened. I'm just going to cancel that, and then we're going to adjust it to 1,000. That's always the rule. There's no gotchas. There's no gotcha. That's mine now. No, it's over here. It has not left out the door. You have to get it out the door. All right, so it's still over here. Saul Jimenez, a live custom. Let's get that live custom, bro. Let's grab it. Put that there. We've done this a really long time. It's just the same rule every time. It happened a long time ago, actually, with the Starlight Yu-Gi-Oh! Slab, the same exact scenario, where I priced it up halfway the value of the slab. A guy bought it instantly, and then someone else said, you know, you priced it wrong. And I, not being an expert at Yu-Gi-Oh!, didn't realize my mistake until the guy pointed it out, and then it was corrected. There's no way to take half off the value of the product just because I didn't realize what was going on. Well, there is. You have to get it out the door. So you have to get it out the door as fast as you can. Here it is. Saul Jimenez. Mr. Saul. Let's see. You don't think it's a coincidence 2 guys were trying to slab away that exact box? They know that is significantly underpriced. They're not saying anything about it. Here we go. So we have to have rules that say, hey, we don't allow that. And we do that on purpose. We are. All right. I'm not going to feel really bad about it. It's like, You know, if I didn't accidentally sell my gold for half off, I'm not going to feel bad about that either. You know what I'm saying? You got gold bars laying around and, hey, well, wait a second. You didn't notice that the gold went up in price. It's like, well, I do now. We're not going to sell at 50% off, dude. Maybe like 25% off. Banned for life, says AOG. What happened? Let's see. Full scam. Your mistake. Own up to it. It's literally written in the buyer's agreement. You can go read it. It's one of the rules. So if you guys were unsure, it's written right in the buyer's agreement. Go have a look at it. Those rules have been around. I'm not fighting. I say refund is totally fine. Not a scam. The rules have been in place since I started shopping here, says Sean Gallagher. Yeah, look, Mr. Soy Sauce, he's not even fighting with me. He's totally chill with it. Let me put you on the giveaway slab, man. I'm gonna put you on the giveaway slab. I get how other people might feel like the knee-jerk reaction to it is like, oh, hey, maybe they should automatically get it. But it's like, it's not a very good system in the long run because it creates a menu where anytime you have a price mistake over time, somebody might take advantage of it by scooping all the product up. And it just creates a kind of a not-so-good system, in my opinion. Here it is. All right, Anthony Haymeyer. I'm going to put you on there for free. And I'll give you your, since we're canceling, because I was going to offer to just adjust the price, by the way. But if you would like to cancel it, we could do that as well. Sobbing something away is different from buying the whole product right then and there. Yeah, exactly. It's a kind of loan, actually. It's not like buying the full product. It's a type of loan. Give Smeagol my precious. What? You can also just ask him if he can price check the product before you put it in the slab away. Throw me into the celebrations break, says Mr. Team Rocket Grunt. Here it is. All right. We have this, I swear we have this conversation once a year because it happens like once a year. There goes right into the box break. Mister, do you still have gold? I do. I still have gold. So, Mr. Anthony, let me take a quick look into this real fast. So it says here, 288 minus 60, that you're owed 228 plus 20, which is 248. So you're owed 248. Just letting you know that, okay? All right. You must have paid another way. So let me focus on the queue for a second, and if you'd like to be refunded right away, we can do that. If you'd like to do a price adjustment, we can do that too. Here's Diane Bailey, 2 celebration break spots, 36 Phantasmal Flames. This is a huge order. I got to warn you guys, we got some big orders coming up. All right. Yeah, we have this conversation at least once a year, I swear we do. Something gets badly mispriced, like 50% off, and I say, sorry, we don't do that. And then somebody gets very upset, like, well, he should just get it 50% off because you put a wrong number down. Let's grab the celebration box, which is now halfway full. There's 4 spots left. Okay, very nice. And a whole box of Phantasmal Flames. Let me get you a sealed box. All right, here we are. Whew. Very nice. Just out of a fresh case, by the way. So that is a 100% fresh case Phantasmal Flames. Let's get that Charizard pulled. Okay. ready. All right. Snipping this. Snipping these. Snipping this. Let's get something crazy. Let's get crazy tonight, guys. All right. And we're snipping this. And we're snipping this too. There we go. I'm curious, since I'm new, does that policy apply to slabs? No. Well, the grossly mispriced rule always applies all the time. So if I priced a slab and it was 50% or around 50% wrong, like let's say it was supposed to be 1,000 and I put down 500, that has to be corrected. That's called a wrongly priced item. Don't bother trying to buy it. It's going to get corrected. So that's all it is. If you put an item into Slab Away and it goes up in price 50% or 200%, whatever the term would be. So let's say you bought this guy for $500 and then next month it jumps in price to $2,000. It's all yours. It's all yours. See what I'm saying? So I think that answers your question. So if you bought this Squirtle for $1,000, put it into Slab Away, and the next month it changes in price to $2,000, congratulations. You've just, you know, price locked a very good item. So you're welcome to do that all the time. You can do that whenever you want. You can't do that on an item where it's catastrophically underpriced because I'm unaware or because of a mistake. Here's a Rotom, which is exactly what was happening with Dragon Ball Z. Two different guys tried to Slab Away Dragon Ball Z boxes because I was unaware Dragon Ball had like quadrupled or tripled or whatever. Here it is. So don't bother with it. We'll notice and we won't allow it. And it hasn't been allowed for a very long time. It's just not allowed. Here's Mega Heracross. Here's Krokorok. You might be able to buy some packs. If you buy them and don't say anything for a while, you're good. Just buy them and don't say anything. I know, because the game is sort of like, oh, he doesn't realize his price is very wrong. The game is to just sort of get away with as much as you can before I catch on, right? All right. I've had that happen a lot as well, where I stop and I realize, whoa, this product, I didn't realize it was so expensive now. And it had been selling through very quietly. Here's the Zacian. Ooh. All right. There we go. Here's Zacian. Here's Toxelization Flagon. We're looking for one fresh Charizard. Here's Miss Magus. At work, myself just got here setting up some Killer Instinct tournaments on break. What? That sounds fun, man. Eternatus Ambipom. It'd be cool to go to like a video game tournament. I wish I could go to that. Here's Mega Gengar. Who's gonna fly me out, man? I want to be flown out somewhere. I think somebody offered to fly me out to Qatar, and I realized nobody ever offers to fly me out. Sad. Here's Genesect and Polion. I'm not popular enough. I'll take a cash refund through PayPal, or should I send you a message in PayPal? That's what I'll do, okay? We'll do a cash refund on it. We are. And I'll do that right after this, in fact, okay? So you won't have to wait at all. All right. Let me snip this. You putting out or what? We are. I don't know. Snipping this. Mr. Phantasmal Flames just went up 690%. What? No! There you go. You'll never get my gold. My friend had this happen to him at a card show. He was a vendor and he priced the slab a third of the price the person bought it. He had passed over the slab and another person said wrong PX, but he has to honor. Sucks for him to lose money. Here it is. I'm not a vendor at a card show, so I can do my own rules. Vendor guys at vendor card shows can do their rules. But over here, if you're going to try and put a whole box of cards into Slab away, you're not going to get away with doing that if the box is 1/3 or 1/2 its correct price. It's just not going to. It's not going to be a thing. What you could do is you could buy some packs that day and hope I don't notice. But as the packs start to sell, it's going to trigger an alarm in my head saying these are selling too fast, and then I'm going to go check the price. Like we just did with, I just did that with Lord of the Rings, right? I saw one pack and I checked the price. It went from 35 to 59. So that's how it works. You can't take a whole box and have it half the price of the market, I'll notice. And that's Slab away. They don't do Slab away at vendor shows either, right? Slab away is specific to this channel. Here goes. Oh, I like this Duraludon a lot. Ooh. You can have like a philosophical conversation about it. Here's Charcadet Flagon. I'm going after his lover, says Alex PSX. What are you talking about? Here's Battle Cage. Going after Obama now, says Andy Man. What? Here's... Oh, you are picking up Altart Megalopunny. I kind of Pokemon, Batman. Whoa. Yeah, if you see a product on my menu and it's way underpriced, go ahead and buy some, open it. But don't try to Slab away a whole box of it because you're just not allowed to do that. It's just... Same with the Slab. All right. We're just not going to allow it. It's just how it is. It's Mega Sharpedo. If a Slab was accidentally priced at 1/3 of the price, it's got to be fixed. Here's Mega Deoncey. There's no laws against the Pokemon, Batman. I can think of 9 billion reasons to keep ice in Minnesota. Here's Toxtricity. Ooh. Oh, he's talking about the fraudulent scam stuff. Here's Darumaka Reshiram. Here's Hunch Crow Sawikun. Here's Moltres Zacian. We got to fix the soundboard, says Mike Side. I like that you're interested in the soundboard. I think a soundboard could be a lot of fun. It's just a bit of extra effort. Here we are. Okay. Tossing that over there. Here's Palmot Genesect. Here's Seviper Moltres. Here's a Ludicolo. Whoa. All right. Now, as you know, Miss Diane, I'm always looking for hollows like that. If you're looking to trade those away, we can get you on the trade slab for those, all right? Here's Mega Charizard. Same with your EXs or any other card you don't want. Mega Sharpedo. Looks like this box might not have the Altart Zard in it. Last shot. Here it is. Oh, it's going to be Oricorio. You could add Will saying, I don't like girls. There. Oh, yeah. Ooh. Now, Diane, we're going to have to give you a special box pretty soon because you are a big shopper. So she got 2 celebration spots and a whole box of Phantasmal Flames. Holy, bro. That's crazy business, man. Business. There we go. With enough time and effort, anything will fit. Let me rotate this. Let me show some breaks off, okay? Here's the Squirtle break. Here's the Nami break. Here's the Psyduck break. Here's the Heart break, which is right here. Here's a gem break. Little Pikachu gem break. You guys take a look at that. Let me take care of this, okay? Not fully recovered yet. I'm actually pretty weak right now. So it would have been Gabriel Gallegos next. All right, so I got to keep an eye on that. Here we are. Okay. So you only used PayPal. That's so weird. So I didn't see. Let me see. Let me jump back over here. Anthony Haymeyer, Box of History of Z. It says you had $60 left on it. So 288 minus 60 means I should be seeing, oh, that's the wrong button. 288 minus 60. I should be saying about $228 of orders then. Mister, are you still okay with me buying cards from you and doing other business? I would love to have you doing business with me. We're not even disagreeing with each other. It's all these other guys that want to have a discussion about it. Yeah, I'm not upset with you at all. Same with the other guy who was trying to do it. Hold on, give me a second here. Yeah, I don't feel like cheated or anything. It's just part of the game, you know. It's all part of a game, really. You could have snuck it out that door a little sooner. That would have helped. You'd have grabbed it. Now, the crazy part is I don't actually see. So here it is, $20, $28, $100, and then $49. So it only says that you had paid $148 so far. Where's the other? Did I apply the $100 2 times to the box? Is that what happened? I'll just go ahead and refund all of these. And then if there's any others that need to be refunded, just let me know. But it's weird because I only see $148 worth of transactions to refund. So let's go ahead and refund this one. This is Slab History ZELLE box. The giveaway. Let me go ahead and issue a refund. From Sarah. Oh, you're right. Okay, so that that would be like near impossible to remember. So you're still $100 up, which is the nice part. Okay, no problem. That's awesome, man. So I'm issuing a refund on these, and then what I'd like to do is give you $100 in cash on PayPal, okay? And then the mystery is solved. So you're doing pretty good. All right. Oh, okay, so give me a second. Let me grab this. Almost done here, guys. I'm just sending him some cash. So he's not hurting too bad, actually. We're jumping back here. $100 giveaway. We're gonna send you money. This could take a while. There's so many steps. All right. There it is. We're gonna hit next. And there you have it. So you have $100 more USD, and we're all squared up. Now I gotta get back to the queue. Let's jump back in there. Apologize, guys. It's a little bit of a wait time today. There's a lot of orders. Mr. Gabriel says live costume. But we're going to bust up all the orders, okay? So the wait time won't be so bad. All right, there we go. Oh, one last step to that. Let me go ahead and do this so I don't accidentally leave this over here. Boom. One live costume. Gabriel Gallegos. Okay. 1, 2, 3, and a 1. What we got? 1 Hello Kitty. Meow. Whoa. Big chunk of the live customs are missing now. That's Psyduck. Do you say tag is more strict? Yeah, tag's really strict. Here's Edward Shelton. He's been waiting a little while. He says 1 Japanese jumbo pack. Oh my gosh, 10 Phantasmal and 10 Destined Rival. So this is going to take a while. So let's start with the 10 of these and 10 of those, and then we got to put together a jumbo pack break, I suppose. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. I'm questioning the wisdom of offering the jumbo pack breaks when the stream is very busy. We got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Suffering from success here, guys. 7, 8, 9, 10. This is not ideal, maybe. All right, let's see. We got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Have you gotten to the website orders yet? No, there's this giant queue right now. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. It's not that there's a ton of people in the line. It's that there's some really big orders. And so those take a while to bust through. So we're going to get these done, though. We are officially moving. The conversation over the booster box put in the slab away, that slowed us down for a little while. There we go. There we go. Oops. Here's a snip on this. Here's a snip on this. It's payday. Have no fear. I'll service all orders. It's a great night to get into the bounty, by the way, if you're not in the bounty yet. Okay. Lovely. Once upon a time in the past, we had a 3-hour wait time. Did you guys know that? Back in 2020, 2019, 2021, 3-hour wait time. So 10 packs of Phantasmal and 10 packs of Destined Rivals. We're going, guys. Here's Toxtricity. Here's Zacian. Here's Charmeleon Oricorio. Don't really consider Oricorio a hit at all. Vibrava. The Jumbo Pack Break and the Binder Break are out. They're gone. I feel so naked without them there anymore. I was there, dark times. That was a long time ago. Okay, here's... Jumbo Pack Break was finished earlier. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Here it is. It wasn't, no huge breaks, no huge cards came out of it. I don't believe you missed, I don't believe you hit it. Who hit it? I don't remember. It was it Gabriel? Here we are. All right, on to Destined Rivals, one of my favorite sets. I like Destined Rivals. I'll mention this to you like I mentioned to Sarah. If you want to get rid of your hollows to be placed into the trade slab, let me know. You can get rid of anything you don't like to be placed into the trade slab tonight. Here's Dondozo. Here's Crobat. Ugh. Okay. Here's Yanma Team Rocket Petrol. The Crobat's nice, actually. It's a golden Crobat he just pulled. Look at that, guys. Golden Crobat. Here's Setatan. Okay. Here's Floatzel Misty's Lapras. Ooh, Misty's Lapras. Very cute. What's happening? I'm just hanging around debating on what to use my credit for since I sent late for a break. Oh, here's Arboliva. Well, the Celebrations break is now about half full already somehow. There we go. You guys could probably end most of the short breaks on the table depending on what you want to see go off. But you know, if you have a hole burning in your pocket, why don't you take a look at a larger break that takes time for it to go off and take a spot in there just on the principle that you actually want to take a shot at some of those cards. All right, so there it is. That's a chunk of hollows. And here are your pulls. Arboliva, Lapras, Setatan, Petrol, Crobat, Dondozo, Yanmega, Empoleon, Switch, and Oricorio. Mr. Edward Shelton. How are you doing, Mr. Edward? It's nice to see you again. You got some baggies over here. If I recall, you might have had a hits baggie. How do we know what you're wearing? I'm wearing a typical black shirt with a black collar. End of the EB01 break, says Mr. Zach. Yes, the EB01 break's very close. Here, actually, I'm just going to go ahead and place it all into the one bag. Make it simple for now. Now, a Japanese pack break takes a long time to put together. But I think the trick here is I'm just going to start by grabbing one of everything in these boxes. Got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Now, I don't know if this is included yet, but we'll find out. 6, 7, 8, box is a little screwy, huh? This might be the faster way to do it. It's not to go hunting for the packs, but to just pull one of each from the box and have a simple rule that the bags always have to be refilled before they run out. Okay, there's only one pack of Pokemon Black in there. Pokemon White, I mean. Now here's the new pack, Nihil Zero. Here's Future something, Future Flash. As you can see, there's a lot of packs. Triplet Beat. Oh, we already had a box of this open. Ah, that's so stupid. Alright, and here's one of these. Okay, there's more Inferno X. So I can see I've got a lot of repeat sets open in these boxes. I gotta be better at that. Here's a Fusion. Alright. Here's this guy. Here's this guy. Here's this guy. We already put in Battle Friends, right? Or whatever it's called. Yeah. So we got some multiple boxes up in here. One more Scarlet, the Scarlet pack. Oof. Look at all that, guys. And then back here, one of these. Now, let's compare that to this real fast. See what we're missing. This is where it gets problematic. I don't see the electric breaker at all. Yeah, because we never grabbed an electric breaker. All right, so we probably need a fresh box of electric breaker, everybody. I'll be right back. Oh, electric breaker is almost sold out. How interesting. Cool. All right. And there we go. Now I'll set this here for the moment. Good. Somebody said I should make 2 of these at a time. That's not bad advice. We might have to start doing it that way. This is the only way to ensure you get all the packs in the product here. Okay. Oh, wait, did we actually already have it? We did already have it. I missed it. Oh, my dear Lord. Okay, so hold on. All that work for nothing. Let's see. Ah, here we are. Here's the 151. Okay, 151. Here's the Scarlet. Here's Pokemon Go. Yeah, this is not good on a busy day. Probably ought to have a rule about that. I think the rule basically has to be that if you order one of these jumbo things, we got to do it last or something like that. We got to do it after the queue's empty. Here's this guy. So we do have just a few more of those. Charizard. I'm happy to sell one because it's fun, it's exciting, it's fun to watch. I just know there's people waiting in line, so I feel bad for them, you know. So as the person who's hosting this, you feel kind of like, you feel that pressure, you know. If you're watching it at home and you're just enjoying this, you don't feel the pressure. Here we are. Here's this guy. Okay. You got this. I know by the time you hit the hour mark, people are pretty like, all right, where's my stuff? Here's this. Here's Pokemon Black. Here he is. Here's Pokemon White. Here's Pokemon White. Okay, here's the Heat Wave. Heat Wave. Now, here's the deal. Some of these products are brand new. They might not be part of the jumbo pack break yet. Okay, here's this guy. Here's this guy. All right. And it says that this guy's in. So there you go. So what's this all about? Did I have 2 of these? Is that why is there a spare one of these laying around? Yeah, we had 2 of them. All right, so we had too many of these. That can go into the next round of the jumbo break. And then Nihil's not in. So what I'm going to do, this is the test group. Nihil's going back in. There you go. So now Nihil's part of the test group, but the test group, the product on the menu has to go up by $4. And my other question is, do we have this on the website? Is this a website thing you can order? So this would be a $160 product now. ChatGPT says to prep to save time. All right, here goes. All right, Edward Shelton. Ready? Here goes. I'll prep your mama. Get acrylic pack dispenser. I like that. I like that. Acrylic pack dispenser. That'd be cool. I don't know how that would work with my shelves, though. I think my shelves wouldn't fit an acrylic pack dispenser. But that could work in the future, maybe. All right, look at this, guys. This is a treat by Mr. Edward Shelton. Edward, I appreciate the big order, man. I love that we get to watch this. I know it just takes a while to put these together. So thank you, everyone, for your patience. If you're waiting your turn, let's see what he got. Ready? Okay, cool. That was so that was the Night Rain. Now we're moving on to the Pikachu, the electric one. What's this called? This is called, I can't remember the name of that set. Here's the 151 set. Ah, very good. So we walk away with a Mew here, Mew AR. Electric Poo Feet. What's the name of that set? Here's Triplet Beat. Triplet Beat. Cold. Snow Hazard. Glamora. Here's the Saba Judge. Cold. Ancient Roar. We got Roaring Moon. I think he's Roaring Moon. Too many names, dude. I feel like, I wonder if I'll not get dementia as I get older because I use my brain so much with these names. There's so much memory. At least it's something to all that work. Okay, here's Future Flash. Oh, yeah. You got the bird. Okay. I had that bird in my playthrough. Reshiram. Here's Charizard. No Charizard for you today. Here's Wordeer and Hound. No, that was my, Pokemon Go. What do we got? I like this Pikachu. He's pretty cute, huh? Mewtwo. All right, Mewtwo it is. I'm telling you, I like the Pokemon Go set, guys. I like it. Okay, Cold. Lost Abyss. Cold. Parasocial Normal. I don't know the name of that one. That one's got a terrible name, isn't it? I forget that one's name constantly. This one right here. There we go. It's like Incandescent Arcana. Like, who's coming up with these names, dude? Some of these names are too complicated. Paradigm Trigger. Like what? Who's remembering Paradigm? Okay, Mega Absol. Oh yeah, Greedent. Haunch Crow. Okay, just some stinky EXs there. We'll put them to the side. Now that was your Prismatic. That was your Terra Festival, I should say. You got a little Cottony in there. So that was your Mega Dream and your Prismatic. Nothing crazy popped out. Here's your Battle Friends. Here's your Heat Wave Arena. Here's your Pokemon White Flare. White people. Here's your Pokemon Black Bolt. I just say those names a little different. White Flare. White. Don't ask me why. We have fun. That's why. All right, here's, I don't know. And last but not least, we have your Rocket Pack, which could give you an alternative art Mewtwo. Let's see what it is. It doesn't. Ta-da! All right. Woof. That was a Pokemon Japanese jumbo pack. They're pretty risky, actually. You could get multiple hits or you could get a whole cold round. In your case, this Mewtwo's definitely got to pull his weight, doesn't he? Good Mewtwo pull, by the way. All right, let's grab your bag. Yeah, Mewtwo's saving the day right there. Lots of holos and some EXs in there. A couple of ARs, most notably Mewtwo. Thank you so much, man. Feel free to place more orders. We're not going to stop tonight. We're going to keep going, okay? Let's get that queue caught up now. Now, after Edward, oh, yes, it is finally time to jump over here. Website time. Who's first? So let's see, 7 hours ago, 7 hours ago, 6 hours ago. Oh, okay. So the website queue's not that big. You know what that means? The actual line's not too bad. The website queue has 2 people on it. We got Nathan Norman. He says $40 for a Nidoking break spot. All right. Nidoking, he's popular. So, you know, the PayPal queue was really bad, and that's caught up now. But the website queue, which I thought was going to be really bad, is pretty short. There it goes. So 3 spots left in there, and the next round of the sub list goes off. He'd also like $80 for 2 Ancient Origin break spots. Oh, fascinating. That means there's 1 spot left on the Ancient Origins sub list. Don't forget, that's one of the breaks that's just about to go off, everybody. The Ancient Origins box. If you don't have a spot in there, you're not going to have a lot of time left to save up for it at this point. So if we grab this right here, this is a sub list. It's a 1 in 6 odds. Adds up to 240, right? That makes sense, doesn't it? And then if we jump over here, here it is. So that's the actual Ancient Origins Vintage Box Break. There's 4 spots left, but technically only 3 because this is about to go off for the sub list. 230 if you want to directly buy in. Still time, but not a lot left. Okay, thank you for that, Mr. Nathan Norman. It's done. Now we have an order from Unnamed, maybe? Japanese Glory of Team Rocket times 4. You got it. So Japanese Glory of Team Rocket, I believe we are just about to do a restock on that now. Let's see. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. How is this product behaving over time? Because I love this product. I'm a huge Team Rocket fan. Let's see. Really, let's see. Okay, what if I wanted to restock my Glory of Team Rocket? That Psyduck is hot. It is, but he's pricey. And that scares people. And I understand that. It's okay to be scared, guys. Okay. So it's almost time for a price change on it, but it's not yet, which makes it a great product. I hope you guys open more of it. All right, here we are. Boom. Whew. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And we're going to open this box. Very good. So we got Naruto coming, guys. What do you think of that? Naruto. By the way, who's this for? I'll send for the last one. Send for the last pack. Yeah? Sounds good, man. That's Andy Man? No, who's that? That's Nate Dogg. Nate Dogg, do you got a bag? What should the bag name be for this one? Set that there. Did you get my Zelle order, says Mr. Milo. Milo, we'll get right to it. Wait time's gotten a little long because there were some big orders in the queue, but we're catching up. And soon the wait time will be very short again. So, but we got a little bottleneck there. You know what a bottleneck is? So we had a bottleneck. We're busting it up. It is. All right. I'm getting a Naruto tattoo. Are you really? Are you getting the Uchiha tattoo? All right, let's see. Mr. Nathan, let's get it opened. A lot of breaks about to go off. Like the sub list with one spot left. The Ancient Origins sub list. That's Nido King. Sneasel. A cute one. And a cute one. There you have it. Look at that Nido King. He's so cute. What does the neck of a bottle have to do with ordering Pokemon cards? But Nathan, we got to get this box out of the way. Remember this? We opened this. We didn't even need it. I thought we had ran out of room, and we had not. All right. Tossing you in here. So apparently there's already a box of this opened. Is that right? I do this a lot. It feels like we do this all the time. What box was it in? Who knows? All right, well, let's create a bag for this. Obviously, I must have pulled some from somewhere. Dylan's, that's sick. Great choice. Neck exercises make it wider. What? We can't let you keep talking like that. All right, so I'll just grab a fresh baggie. It's funny, I can't seem to find it. The Japanese Jumbo Pack Break. What do you guys think of that? It was pretty cool, right? Okay, there we go. The electric is put away. Now, we're jumping back over here. We have Milo Clark. He says, one live custom. Here it is, Milo. Mr. Milo, it's your turn right now. By the celebration break, 4 spots left. 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay, good luck in there. You got a Charlie Brown Snoopy card. All right, cute. It wasn't me, mister. I'll lay off the erotic talk, though. What? So soon, so soon? Mr. Milo, let me grab the bag. There you go, Milo. Stick in there, Milo. You'll grab something sometime. I noticed you like to go for those sets that have like a chance for something, you know, like the breaks and all. There you go. All right. We'll set you down here. Frogs, low-key. Dylan, I want this Pepe tattooed. Thank you, Milo. Appreciate it, man. Nicholas Williams. Want 15 Mongo, 1 DBZ. How much for my shipping? That's a good question. Give me a second. That's one of the only ones I haven't checked. So all the Dragon Ball cards are going crazy, huh? What's the Dragon Ball Mongo 1 booster box going for these days? Japanese, right? Oops, Japanese? What's a Japanese? Yeah, apparently I needed to keep up with these Japanese packs, man, because they've all been going nuts. Wow, even one pack of it's like $12. It looks like our price is significantly wrong. Is that right? Oh my God. Let me check last sold. Oops. Okay, so last sold We're ready. Dragon Ball, guys. Should it be about 24? Okay, so this price on this product is changing to $9. Let's see, under Dragon Ball Manga Booster, it used to be 6, it's going to 9. That's not so crazy, I suppose. Now let's go grab your packs. 15 of these. Mr. Williams, it's, so assuming you're in the United States, I'm pretty sure you are, just $9, okay? $9 shipping. We got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. I gotta go get another box. Do you prefer a buff guy or more scrawny to feel in control, mister? What are you saying, dude? Jesus. Where did I put the SB2 mangas? Where did I put those? All right, there they are. Looks like I bought a case of that SB2 manga just in time, man. Crazy. All right. Did we adjust the other one too? History of Z, 1, 2, 3, 4. 13, 14, 15. There you have it. Mr. Nicholas, I mean. We were just helping Nathan Gordon. Mr. Nicholas, thank you so much for the order, man. Let's see what you're pulling. Let's get you some cool stuff. All right. Mister's gone. Let's get freaky. Stop! Oh, I need to make some adjustments on the website too then, don't I? All right. So Dragon Ball cards have gone off the rails. We don't know why. Things just happen suddenly. What do we got? So we've got this Angry Man. How much are these packs? I just set the price to $9. Here's Majin Buu. It's Majin Buu. DBZ getting some love. Hey, what's up, man? Mr. LaFlame, how are you today? Here's this guy. All right. We got these androids. Dragon Ball Super is coming back. Here's Rar, the gorilla. Oh. I just ordered like $3,000 of Naruto cards from India, Mr. LaFlame. What do you think of that? Do you think they'll do well, or do you think it's a $3,000 mistake? From India. India. I never buy cards from India. That's so it's such a unique thing. How long will they take to arrive even? Oops. Take a long time. Okay, here's this lady. Wah! Dragon Ball Super is coming back. And another game. Oh, okay. Dragon Ball Super, the TV show, or what does that mean? Okay. Here they are getting married so that they can have children together. Very lovely. Oh, look at that. Beautiful. Do-do-do-do. All right, all right, all right. Oh-ho. Here's... Whoa! Look at that scooter girl. She's looking very nice. There's more packs in the box if you want to go deeper. We're on a fresh box, of course. That means there could be a nice star card in there. Is there a live-action Demon Slayer? Okay, there we go. I'm waiting for live-action Redo Healer. I've never watched that. I just know it's naughty, though. Oh, haha. Maybe that was the star card from the previous box. Oh, beautiful, man. What is that? I don't even know what I'm looking at. All right, very good. We're picking up a star after all. Now we're feeling good. That last pack luck. So a lot of cards in here. 1 star card. What stands out to you other than the star card? I like the way this one looks. That looks really cool. I like this Awaken card a lot. This is neat. Okay, okay. So those are the ones that stand out to me. Ooh. All right, all right, all right, all right. Let's get this into your box. Yes, it's always $9 flat fee to ship in the United States. You can add more stuff to your box if you'd like before we ship, Mr. Nicholas. Okay, pop this back up here. Let's refresh these. We got Clefable. We've got Iona. We've got Super Mario. We've got Wicket Warwick and Mr. Mime. Some nice slabs there. I haven't had a chance really to do the slab rotation that I was hoping to do tonight. We have just actually been too busy. All right, so I'm jumping over here to the website to make some updates. Come on now. Dragon Ball is about to get the scalper treatment. Yeah. Kind of crazy out there, huh? Do-do-do-do. You know, it's tough because I'm not able to keep track of that kind of stuff at all. That's not true. I can keep track of it, but it's very difficult to keep track of a change for so much, you know? But it's kind of funny because for a while, we couldn't sell these at all. These just sat here and sat here and sat here. They sold really fast when the creator of Dragon Ball, he passed away. And when he passed away, we were selling oodles of Dragon Ball cards. And then a little time passed by and you couldn't move a Dragon Ball pack. It just sat there. So it's cool to see that there's a lot of interest in this brand still. It's not a dead brand. It's just a little bit of sleep. That happens with Pokemon too, right? Now, wait a second. This is the same product. Was this listed twice on the website? Let me make sure this wasn't listed twice on the website. Oh, I see what's going on here. Okay, hold on. All right, we have to adjust something. Okay, edit this. All right, that has been updated. Good. Now let's jump back over here. We have a CASHAPP order from Mr. Jaded. Jaded says 2 nilly zillies. You got it, Mr. Jaded. 2 nilly zillies. He's been waiting 2 nilly zillies. Sorry about the long wait there, man. Trying to keep up with everybody. Am I in the queue still? Says Mr. Dillon. You most likely are. We had such a crazy backup tonight. We are. Yeah, I haven't been able to do my slab rotations. Mr. Jaded, who got his order done at 1 hour and 28 minutes. Here it is. Oh, yeah. I wonder if I could use, like, my cell phone for me to keep track. I could, like, speak at what time in the stream the each person's order's done and then upload, like, the transcript to Discord so you could quickly find your order. How interesting would that be? All right, Jaded, you're over here. Oh. I remember Pack Battle saying people were sleeping on the gold markers, and next thing you know, the gold markers are worth some money. Gold markers, what are you referring to? Are you referring to, is that a gold markers? Is that Dragon Ball that you're referring to? I don't know what you mean. Whew. All right. Holy, man. So the next oldest order is my job to find. And I believe it is this one. It is Miss Jen. Wait, let me make sure. Yes, it is Miss Jen. Can I get 12 packs of Dragon Ball Z Manga Booster SB1? Yes. 12 packs of these. All right, now just a warning. After this point, they jumped in price, okay, guys? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. There you go, Miss Jen. So these were a little underpriced, and now they're not. Okay. I remember Pack Battle. Sorry if that's not what they're called. Yes, let's snip this. All right. Yeah, it's crazy how your product will not sell for months and months and months. Like this exact Dragon Ball pack did not sell for a very long time. And then once it starts rising in price, everybody wants it. It's really interesting. It's like a phenomenon. All right, you ready, Jen? Here goes. Here's this guy. Yeah, I couldn't sell these like a month ago. Well, I shouldn't say that. Maybe like 2 months ago, I couldn't sell these. 2 months ago, it would have been rare to sell any Dragon Ball to anybody. Here's Goku. Ba-doop. Here's, oh, the Vegeta Awaken. Oh, Vegeta. Here's this guy who I don't know his name, and he looks very Chinese or something. I don't know what he looks like. What are the influences for his design coming from? This guy looks like an evil bad guy. Let's see what we got. We're looking for star cards, by the way. So the Awakened cards are really nice, but we're looking for star cards to pop out of here. Okay. Oh, he's a dragon. He looks like he gonna beat you up. There's the cat. Majin Buu. Here's the turtle. And what is this, a gold marker card? It's got gold borders. That's an SR. And we are. This is like buff Majin Buu. What's going on here? Oh, he's using his Super Saiyan power. Super Saiyan. All right. Here are these guys jumping. They're really jumping. And here's the bad guys. SR Star. Wow. You did it, Jen. You got the bad guy, SR Star. All right. Whew. Now, let's put this into the Miss Jen bag. Let's see. Here it is. In it goes. All right. Ta-da! Look at that scratch from the cat. It's still on my hand. Still red. Still red and itchy from hours ago. That's how allergic I am to cat scratch. Isn't that wild? She scratched me at 9 a.m. Now it's 7:25 p.m. Crazy. It's not like a deep scratch or anything. The skin's annoyed there. It's really wild. Little slabs there. Okay. We have Mr. Alan Doan. He says, 1 live custom, 10 Japanese Inferno. You got it. One, two, three, four. All right. Alan Doan, welcome back. 1 Spectrier came out. Ooh. Master, you're going to get superpowers. Or cancer. Yeah. Yeah, I guess that's a kind of inflammation, isn't it? If you think about it. So 10 of those Infernos. Ah, there they are. Had to find out where they were being stored. Pull them to the front now. 10 of these. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. I made it in before the end. It's Sarah. Hey, what's up, Sarah? Go as crazy as you want, Sarah. We'll stay open extra late for Sarah. All right, we'll snip this. We got 1 spot left in the box break sublist for the Ancient Origins. 4 spots left in the box break for Celebrations. There's 5 spots left in the EB01 box break for One Piece, so that's pretty close now. There's no jumbo pack break anymore. That went off. There's no binder break anymore. That went off. Oh yeah, we've got some hollows here. Some commons, I mean. Here's a Reshiram. Here's a Mega Charizard. Okay. No. Nothing. No. And a Zeshian. Oh, yeah. That Wiggly is adorable. Wiggly tough. Wiggly tough. Hey, press, they're taking away transport at Disneyland. All right, wonderful. Mr. Allen. Allen with the AL. So what do we do with you, Mr. Allen? Allen Doan. Alexandra. Ah, here you are. Alexandra has 3 bags. So you were behind. I had to go past 3 bags to find you. She's kind of a big customer over time, Miss Alexandra. I didn't think that was going to happen, but it did. She's a big customer. Nicholas Williams. One History of Z. Oh, that's a big one. All right. One manga. Here it is. When was this order placed? This order was placed 3 minutes ago. So there have been some price changes, okay? One manga V2 and a round of shipping. All right, sounds good. It looks about right. Let's go ahead and snip these up. All right, shipping time. Thanks, man. Appreciate all your big orders. Yes, you might be too late for this round of shipping. Did Lexus already come by? Let's see. No, she actually hasn't come by. We might be able to get this to her. I'm trying to stay completely away from her because I had a virus. Okay, let you know that. Here's Vegito. Here's Sun Gohan Unlimited Potential. We wash our hands multiple times though. Here's the Awaken card. All right, Full Power Komi. Why don't you just take all these? You're shipping these home. I treat these as bulk because I do consider them bulk, but they're still pretty cute looking. Mr. got the helicopter virus. Here we are. I added for the price adjustment. Let me know if it's correct. No, you're all right. So I'll put that there. And here's this. All right. Oops. All right. Good. Okay. Mr. Nicholas. Tossing this here. Let me create a label. First time shipping you? So Nicholas Williams, you'll want to send me an email here for shipping. TheCardconomist@gmail.com. Let me see if I can find your address any other way, though. All right. Looks like I probably do have your address, so we might be fine. Yeah, it looks like I have your address and your email. We're all good, Nicholas. Don't worry about it. You don't need to send me an email. I already got it figured out. Because you used to place orders on the website. And it saved it over there. Now, yeah, I want to mention, Nicholas, because you're one of the guys shipping. I did get ill with the virus. What I recommend with your cards, if you handle them, just wash your hands, okay? Don't mess around with like licking your fingers after touching these or anything like that, okay? I don't want to transmit anything to you guys. Before we went live, I washed my hands very thoroughly. I'm not coughing or sneezing or touching my mouth or anything like that. I don't want anyone getting sick, okay? So please be aware of that. Anyone who just doesn't ship for a while, you're fine. But if you're shipping right now, right after I've been sick, I don't recommend licking these cards or doing anything until you wash your hands, okay? Wash your hands. That's why I've been telling Miss Alexis too. She's coming in to do the shipping. Told her she's not allowed to do anything other than wash her hands all day. Wash her hands and just be aware of that, okay? All right. I could get my cards with Mistress Diseases. Yeah. All right. So, you never know, I think that when it comes to like a virus, I'm pretty sure it can be transmitted through surfaces. And I think I would have to cough or sneeze or lick my fingers or something like that to transmit this virus. Now, you will notice I'm not sneezing, I'm not coughing. I'm certainly not licking my fingers or anything while we do our work together. But to be safe, wash your hands, okay? So if you open your package, you pull your cards out, you look at them before you have dinner that night, or really as soon as you're done handling the cards, go wash your hands and just assume that that's the smartest thing to do. You really don't want to get sick. It's not worth it. So please just wash your hands. And then for everyone else, just don't ship for a little while. You're fine. Yeah, you're fine if you just don't ship for a while. Here's Nathan Gordon. All right, he wants a pack of Gloria Team Rocket. We already took care of that. I remember this. And I think Sarah's here. Is it true she coughed all over the cards? Who are you talking about, Karis? Who coughed all over the cards? Disney is having their earning reports on February 2nd. I can get my cards with Mistress Disease. I already read that. Yeah, so basically I had like a flu and it lasted about 2 days and it was pretty rough and it's gone after 2 days. But it's pretty rough while you have it. Here's Andy Dirksen, rough enough to stop me from streaming for 1 day. Okay, Andy Dirksen, son of Dirk. Here's J-Dog Gaming. We're giving away some cards here. Number 13. Today was a very fast and rough stream, man. There was a long wait line. There was some drama over the Dragon Ball cards where I was almost taken to town on a slab away. He almost got it for half the price at the time that it was added to the slab away. Meaning that at the time he initiated the slab away, he knew it was, well, I don't know if he knew, but I'm saying the price at the time was double what it was listed for, and I just didn't know that. But to be honest, that's not a coincidence. I've just done this for so long. I know that that's how it works. And yeah, you just can't do that though. And so there was a little drama over that. And here we go. But you can read about that in our buyer's guide, buyer's agreement, poo-poo sass. Number 20. So here's a free card for all you beautiful people. And Nicholas Williams made it on. Let's see if you pull this. So I don't got to write it all down. Let's go ahead and roll the dice. Let's see if you're walking away with the bonus slab, Mr. Nicholas. Landing on 16, actually, for Mr. Thomas Hogue. Thomas Hogue, he hangs out a lot, doesn't he? Thomas Hogue. All right. Thomas Hogue. There it is, 2.26. I haven't seen Mr. Russ on the free ones. Oh, yeah, you went on the free ones, huh? So, today is Friday. Tomorrow's Saturday, right? How about another free one? So, you guys often donated me holographic cards. I'm going to give one back to you guys for free now. That's how it works. I give you guys some free stuff, too. All right, there we go. Thank you for hanging out, sticking around, really. Some people left, which is too bad, but you guys stuck around. So I want to get you guys on this next round of the giveaway. Let me hit refresh on it, though. So by hitting refresh, we're going to knock out everybody who's currently in the giveaway. All right, now, if you guys freshly type in TCC, that'll get you into the next round, okay? So this is a bonus $40 giveaway. Throw Cricket Jim on there. Yeah, I should have, huh? Dylan says, Mr. Oh, yeah, were you asking about, Oh, right. You were a store credit order. Oh, man, I totally forgot. There you go. Okay, so 10 of these. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Nihil 0, everyone. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. I believe we just got payment from Mr. LaFlame for those regrades. Congratulations on the 10 on the card that mattered the most, the one-piece card. Thanks so much for that, Mr. LaFlame. Really appreciate it, man. I just like the name Cricket Jim for some reason. Snipping that. Saturday stream? There's highly likely going to be a Saturday stream. I'm going to try and hang out with Karis too, though. You know, we've had a very, very tough week. And we have not spent any, like, good downtime together. We were, like, locked in because of the winter storm. So, you know, if there's any chance we can relax and have a nice time together, we got to do that because it has not been, it's just been a grind. It's been a really tough grind. And we know that our grind's about to get harder. We know each other's schedules, so she's about to... Oh, there you go, Dylan. Look at that. That's the card, huh? Wow. And a little holla there. Hey. Hey, mister, just want to give you a heads up. Please update website price for Dragon Ball manga set. I saw it was 6. I heard you update the price. No problem, Miss Jen. Yes, that is already updated. Let me just see if that's true. Let me see. Dragon Ball. Oops. So what, you have to search Dragon Ball. You have to search 2 words. Fighter's Ambition didn't update. Huh. When I hit refresh, it doesn't show the actual updates. Yeah, so I already stopped and did that. Dragon Ball Z History of Z. It says $12. Oh, but when you click on it, it says 40. Oh, I need to tell Tammy and Karis about this. Hold on. So it is updated, but you have to click on the product to see the correct price. I don't know why it's that way. When you search Dragon Ball on the website, the old price shows up in the search results. But then when you click on the product, it shows the new higher price. What's going on, I wonder? I'll go mention this to Karis as well. Oh, Karis has been texting me. I did not know that. Hold on. It doesn't show up in the search results, but it does show up once you click the product. All right, there we go. I just want the SAR. All right, hit refresh there. Dylan, what is this? You need to delete cache. Oh, okay. Okay, so that's a browser issue on my side then. So the update or the price changes did go through. Here we are. Yeah, the price changes did go through. All right, there we go, Mr. Dylan. So Dylan from us, I don't have any other name to put you by. There you go. Dylan at, oh my God, now I got to make a proper bag. Should have just waited to see if you're going to say something. There we go. All right, let's do this all over again. Hello. Dylan Mulvaney? No. Thank you, Mr. Dylan. All right, lovely. So the crypto came in, huh? Okay. And one moment. I need to sell this off. That's what needs to happen. So I'm not super active with crypto myself. And so what that means is if I receive a crypto payment, I got to get rid of it or else I'll forget about it. And then it will crash. when I'm ready to sell it. All right. So the amount I actually get after the fees is $148. That's more than a 10% fee for using crypto. So PayPal, it's not the worst fee. Crypto is the worst fee possible. The highest seller fees are through crypto. I think it depends on which crypto though, because I think that when you do something like USDC, I don't think that it has any fees at all. Strangely, I don't know why that is. There you go. Can you get anything good in the Japanese Mega Symphonia? Oh yeah, that's a great set. That's a great set. Okay. And now let me go ahead and hand out a few spots here. So this is a much nicer slab because it is a 10. We're going to put Andy Man up there. Andy Man. Who else should go on this list, huh? Here's Arturo Perez. Here's Gabriel Gallegos. Very nice. Here's Desiree Snake. Didn't really write that very well, did I? Here's Pupusass. I love saying Pupusass, I don't know why. Matthew Hansen. Matt Hansen. I'm Matt Hansen. Have a seat. Right over there. What are you doing here? You see how this looks. Here's a Rip and Flip. Rip and Flip. All right, so we got 7 very lovely people in here. Thank you so much, guys. Let me think. Did anyone have an especially tough time in the stream? Did anyone get really cold pulls in the stream? Can you guys remember anyone who did? I don't remember anyone who did. I'm putting Milo on there. I feel like Milo hasn't had any super luck yet. Here you go, Milo. We're putting you on there, Milo. Just in case we can get you a free one. Mr. blocked me from free ones. And you got to get in like everyone else. I didn't block you. All right. Here's... Oh, give me a second. Let me hit refresh on this. All right. Mr. Dylan. He says international shipping. Whoa, you sent for that international shipping pretty fast. So, Dylan said, I'll take that. Give me the cold shoulder. I would never. All right. Mr. Dylan. Dylan, it looks like I don't have your phone number. Oh, and you gave me the phone number. Perfect. Because you already know how it works. All right. I'm going to jump over here to PayPal because I also need his email. I'm going to mark this as a gift because it was a gift. What you'll have to do, if Customs stops your package, you'll have to show them this stream, Mr. Dylan. So you will need to show them this stream if they try to charge you anything for it, because you did not pay for this. This was a gift. And they might try to stop it and charge you, and that's not right if they do. It's a rare, true use of the gift option on the Customs. It's actually a gift. Description, playing card giveaway. Oh, that's not a proper use, actually. It should just say playing cards. Okay. So because so many other people out there try to cheat, they probably are going to claim that you owe something. You are? But you shouldn't owe anything because you didn't pay any money for this. This is just a gift from me to you. All right, so now we're just waiting for... Honestly, I think we could lower the weight on this. Hold on, I'm going to lower the weight on this because it is charging me $25 for your postage. I'm not kidding you, it's $25. Could this be considered 1 ounce even? Isn't that crappy? They want 25. That's because this is the thing about international shipping. Some of the international shipping is actually more expensive than I claim it is. And some of it's a little bit cheaper than what I claim it is. But since we get a broad variety of people, it just evens out. But this one, it will cost $25. Isn't that wild? It's crazy. Nope, the price doesn't change. That's nuts, dude. You're printing on this day. Would you like to change it to that day? Yeah. Yeah, that's nuts, dude. That's expensive. Website updated. Another price changes. I can change it later. So all I was noticing, Tammy, is that there was this weird thing happening where, like, you could search for a product and it would show the old price, but then when you clicked on it, it would show the new price. And Karis responded pretty quickly that it might be an issue on my side rather than on the website side. So that might have been sorted. There it is. Okay. You want me to check it right now? Is that what you're saying? Yeah, I'll try it right now. Let's see if that's still going on. All right, thank you, Dylan. So we took care of Dylan. And then, okay, so let's go back over to the website. Let's go back over here, and let's search for Dragon Ball. Ooh. All right. Oh, weird. Some of it is showing up correctly now. Oh, all of it's showing up correctly. So that's weird, Tammy. Do you think it was a cache problem, or do you think it had to do with something else? Yeah, it's all showing up correctly when I search for it now. Strange. All right. Dooba-dooba-dooby, here's a Miss Diane Bailey order for a box of Mega Symphonia. She says box of Mega Symphonia, and then she says of nil zero. What does that mean? Let me get a box of Mega Symp. Actually, let me take these products down to the shipping area as well, okay, since I'm stepping out. Okay, I just ran up and down the stairs there. All right. Boy, I have no energy from not eating anything. All right. Maybe I should just not put price in description. Oh. Here we are. Snip that. There we go. So one whole box of Symphonia. There we go. Mister, get a case of the new Dragon Ball set, FB09 Dual Evolution. Tell me a little bit about it, Mr. Vicious. Tell me a little bit about it. All right, there we go. Ready? Box Japanese Mega Symphonia. Snipping that. Ready? Diane Bailey, thanks for the big orders. Okay. We just placed a big tops order for a set from India. How's that going to go? So cool. Can't wait for it to get here. I wish it could be here tomorrow. There we go. There we go. All right. People saying it's the equivalent of OP13 since it has hella good hits. Comes out in March. Comes out in March. You'll need to remind me again later then, okay? All right, let's get it. What do you guys think is the hottest set to add to the menu right now that we currently don't have? Or maybe the most important thing to restock? You guys have opinions on that? Wow, these cards are really cute. Mainly that Latios. Right now, I wish I just had a bunch of money laying around. I'd just go buy more Destined Rivals, to be honest. Big fan of Destined Rivals. Make sure you wash your hands. Very good after touching box from India. I hear they poop everywhere, says Mr. Russ. Here we are. Okay. Very cool. I poop everywhere. Everywhere in the toilet. Here's a holo. They live a very different life over there. Their country is... Whoa. Their country has a lot of people in a small area, and they don't have a proper sewage system yet. So they're probably pretty used to having not so comfortable bathrooms like we have over here. We have very well-established, comfortable bathrooms. So that's what's going on over there. I don't hate them for it. I think some people are getting a little... It's pretty easy to make fun of them for it. But, you know, you got to remember, they're a developing country. Here's Alakazam. Here's Meganium. I don't like it if they come over here and do that. They shouldn't do that. I've seen that in Canada, actually. I've seen videos of it. It's not good. There we go. Gardevoir. Ooh. Here's, I don't remember his name. What is this little dino's name? Oh, the iPad's about to break. We better plug that in. There's a top sports set with Pokemon. Okay, here's Schluckle. It's Schluckle. Israel had something to do with that plumbing issue. What? There's Shuckle. Here's a cold one. Here's Raku. Snovert. I also got a box of Nihil Zero. Oh, that's what your message says. Okay. Here we are. And I don't know if that adds up. There we go. Does that add up properly? That's why I was so confused, because I don't think that properly adds up to 195. Okay, toss that over there. So give me a second here. Maybe you sent in 2 payments. All right. So that was the box of Symphonia. Let's find out how much a box of Symphonia is. Symphonia is $120. So that would mean you sent $195. 195 minus 120. So that leaves $75 as well. So there's $75 left over to do whatever you want with. And we can convert all of that into Nihil Zero if you wish. There it goes. Mister, did you receive the 150? I sure did. Thank you very much. There you go. All right. Ready to do whatever you'd like next with those products. All right. Set this here. Do you plan on consigning them? Is that what you plan on doing? Yeah. Yes, please. Nihil Zero. All right. Put this up here. Okay, so Nihil is $4 per pack divided by 4. So you're going to be 18.75 packs. I'll get you 19 packs this time, okay? How about that? So 19 packs. We got 1, 2. Okay. And we'll get a fresh box over here. Where's the fresh box? All right, fresh box. We're pretty busy for only having 58 viewers. Crazy, man. We're busy as heck, bro. Have you calculated the price for one of everything off the website? I've never calculated that before. That's a funny question. Don't scare me. So that should be about 17, and that should be about 19. We'll go over that in a second, though, just to make sure it's true. Munich Zero. Ouch. Just scratched my finger. What's the difference between the live custom and the Poke Shuffle? They're very similar to each other. They're the same idea. You get a random chance for a slab, but at $5, you don't get as expensive of a slab. At $25, you get a chance for a very expensive slab. So it's the difference of what kind of slab do you want to go after. If you want to go after real pricey ones, you got to do the $25. If you want to go after ones that are a little cheaper but still nice, you got to do $5. Let's count this. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19. How did I know that was going to be 19? All right, here goes, Miss Diane. I might do that sometime. Oh, my God. That would take you like an hour to put together. That would take me an hour to put together. Basically, it's like one of every pack in the store. Nah, that'd take so long, dude. You're a madman. Don't do it, man. Don't do it. That would take the whole stream to do. Think about that. Probably over $5,000. Yeah, you never. Well, I mean, it depends on if you include anything that's expensive, right? Here's Doublade. Oh yeah, Doublade. Cold. Here's Seviper. Cold. Whoa, you're still alive. It's 8 p.m., guys. I got to wrap up now. I'm sure Karis is going to be sad that I'm still streaming, actually. It's kind of a bad thing, you know, because on Friday, that's when everyone gets paid and everyone wants to open cards on Friday. That's also when Karis gets off work and she wants to have a nice Friday. So it's kind of effed up, you know, like there's no way for me to please both groups. Either my wife's unhappy or you guys are. There's just no way to do it. Bad situation, huh? Makes the weekdays a little more valuable. But yeah, this is the day to be streaming. I wish I had somebody who could stream for me on Fridays. Wouldn't that be nice? I wish they could stream for me and do just as good of a job. You know, if only I had like a kid who was already like 15 or something. Or like, oh, look at that tree. You got the tree, man. There we go. All right, Mistress 9, not 8, silly. What? Happy wife, happy life. I don't know. I read this other phrase, and it said, "Happy side chick, happy life." So I don't know. It's been twisting my melon for a while. Here's Meowth. I don't know what I believe anymore. Ooh. All right. Happy Pokemon card shop, happy life. So we'll place this here. I think Miss Alexis just got here, so the shipping is on, everybody. But man, she's got a lot. She's got a mountain to do, and it's 8 p.m. right now. She showed up pretty late, so I don't know how that's going to work out. Did EB01 break? It's still going. Listen to this music, man. This music is cool. One live custom for Javier. Here you go. 1, 2, 3, 4. Ah, it's a cold one. There it goes. We have an order for Sarah Dusenberry. 1 spot in the EB1. Sarah Dusenberry. Oh, my. The Sarah Dusenberry. You know, another thing that could solve it is if she had one of you guys come hang out with her. Problem solved. There you go. All right. 1 spot in the celebrations break. There it is. She's pretty cool. She likes to play video games and eat frozen pizza. That's pretty easy. And watch anime. All right, 3 spots left in that. Milo Clark is testing out the Poke Shuffles. Here you go, Milo Clark. So Milo Clark, you'll see, is just like the live customs. 1, 2, 3, 4. You got a cold one. You got Jirachi. Now you get to keep the card. The Jirachi is yours. A lot of people don't keep it. They just kind of give it back. They're like, okay, this is a cheap Korean Common. That's what it is. It's a Korean Common card. But that is yours. That's what you just bought for $5. Did I make it onto the TCC slab? I gave you a spot. Check it out. Gave you a spot there. Did you ever open my OP Japan? I don't know what that question means. I actually don't know. All right, so it looks like I might have gotten 2 of the same orders from Mr. Chad. Was that an accident, Chad? Let's see what's going on here. So it looks like tag grading for numbered Halo card, Destined Rivals, Pokemon Go. The second order says, it is a mistake. Okay. Hey, what's up, Mr. Chad? Unless the website's going to change that in a second. I don't know if it's about to change it, but let's see. 2 of the English Pokemon Go. Yeah, I really feel like 3 hours isn't enough on a Friday. Doesn't that feel like it's not enough? But we already hosted the daytime. We already hosted the morning stream. So my actual stream time today is 5 hours. We've already done 5 hours. So let's get your numbered card and get it sent off to tag. What would I get in exchange for some of my hollows? So it's possible to just ask for straight up store credit, or you can go into this thing called the trade slab. We have this trade slab to make giving up your junk easy. Let me show you the trade slab tonight. Here it is. So here it is. It looks like there's 5 spots left in there. And I would section off your hollows about $5 at a time. There it is. All right. You can do cards that are not hollows, like you can do EXs you don't want, all kinds of stuff. Here's War Turtle. We go off of roughly like what bulk prices are. Ambipom, Golisopod, Destined Rivals. Sometimes I value the hollows a little more than not. So if you have certain sets, I value it a little more. Some, like, for example, Celebrations hollows, those are treated like hits, right? We don't treat those like they're junk. But then most sets, they're just standard bulk. There we go. Andy's message. Jay Fong says, yo, from prison. What's up, Jay Fong? Are you actually in prison? Andy's message is, did you get to my credit or no? No, here's your credit here. I didn't know you asked to do something with credit. Can we do a possible spot or spots in the celebration break? Yes, but here's the deal. When you convert your bulk hollows into actual store credit, the rate is harsher. Just letting you know that. So I'm more generous when you go in here, the trade slab. But when you want to spend it like actual cash, like if you're spending your bulk cards like true cash, I just don't give as good of a deal. Okay, the reason for that is because I don't really want to buy hollows at all. I have like mountains of hollow cards. Here's War Turtle. Ooh. All right, so that's for Mr. Chad. Yeah, the truth is I don't actually need them that bad. Let's jump over here. All right. So that's up to you on how you're interested in them. Larvitar looks stoic. Like I wouldn't offer $0 on them, but if you had all your hollows out, I might be like $4 or something. You know what I mean? There we go. The express grade for BGS. I generally, so for any grading company, I can do express for you. I can set it up to do express. I don't recommend it unless you need to flip the card very badly. Now, besides that, there's also a handling fee. So to do express, you have to get me to stop and send your particular card out. And instead of doing a group submission, I have to go work on your thing by itself and then ship it by itself. So the fees to do an express grading middleman is pretty high. I don't know if it's worth it. I don't recommend it. But I can do it. If it needs to be done, I can do it. So Chad's not done. We have to do this for him next. We have to get his numbered card and send it to tag. And then I think we need to write him down for store credit. Oh, that's cool. So that's Gengar. Yeah, numbered card in here, huh? Guessing it's back here. Run the credit for one EB1 spot and the rest on slab away. All right. That's not a bad choice. The EB1's getting close, so, you know, people just start jumping in. This wasn't numbered, right? Your numbered card, huh? Must be missing it still. I sent one P card to PGS. That's funny, man. Ah, here we are. Found it. Okay. So you sent some cards to BGS, and in the long time it's taking them to grade it, surprisingly, their value has already risen. It's almost lucky in a way because it kind of locks you away from your card, so you can't make the mistake of accidentally selling it, which would be a catastrophic mistake to make just before a big card boom. The real question is, how long does this card boom last? And will prices come back down or go sideways for a long time? You know? Here you go, Mr. Chad. All right. Okay. That's set up properly. Now, Mr. Chad, it did look like you sent the order twice. I'm going to hit refresh on the website one more time. Yeah, it does look like it was sent twice. Was it $76? It's 8:08. I'm way past how late I'm supposed to be on, guys. I'm gonna hop off now. So we gotta wrap up. Okay, Chad, you have $76 of store credit. $76 of store credit. And Andy Man wanted to spend this real fast. Going into the EB01. On 18, you're on 18. $20 towards Slab away. This goes to $810. Thank you. All right. I think there would be a very solid base of new big buyers coming up due to the amount of collectors that are starting to get job aged. Yeah, that was my theory, is that as time goes by, there's just going to be more and more young people who reach the age where they can actually buy cards. And this becomes sort of like, you know, a sort of game in real life, if you will, right? Like in a video game, you try to acquire rare items in a video game, maybe to show off, like an MMORPG, right? So like if you're playing RuneScape, you try to acquire like the good looking stuff to show off, right? Well, in real life, we have that too. It's like fancy mansions, fancy vehicles. Well, card collecting is now starting to fill sort of like this void that used to be filled maybe by jewelry, maybe by Louis Vuitton, which is still pretty relevant, but what would you rather have, Louis Vuitton or, you know, this? Maybe you want this, or you want this, or you want this cool Dark Dragonite. I saw Team Rocket Dark Dragonite Hollow, the standard first edition, goes for $10,000 now. Maybe you want this gold star. So this is replacing diamonds and gold, and it's not the same, of course. They're in a different category. It's replacing fine art, maybe. You know, so these are in their own category now. All right, that's a cool one. How much money you think's on this table right in front of me? You think this is maybe $250,000? Because I think he's 100,000. I've been offered 100, and the last sold on eBay is 100 on that Gyarados. And I think the last sold on eBay for this is 40. I don't know. It's kind of scary. It wasn't like that in the past, so it's too much and it spooks me. I'm spooked. Consider me spooked. I'm on full alarm. Full alarm. All right. Very alert mode. All right. Not counting the vault. Right. I'm hopping off, guys. Have a great Friday night. I hope you go kiss some loved ones. If you don't have a loved one, go jerk off or something. I love you guys. See you later. I'll see you on Saturday.